active people.
Odin looks exactly like I thought he would.
Yeah, Odin.
That's what I mean.
Precisely like I thought he would. 100%.
So I do want to clarify on like the armor class stacking. It's like, what was it? You can only wear like one armor or something like that.
Okay, so a couple things. If you could turn down the volume of the TV, that would be great. The other thing is for the most part, stacking AC granting items is fine. Unless we run into a real serious issue, because enemies get higher bonuses to their attack scores anyways. But I am about to go into some bookkeeping about magic items and attunement, so we'll go into that. I mean, outside of armor and shields, if any item gives you AC, it's probably magical and probably going to require attunement. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I know that you and Flinty have those rings.
I have so many rings at this point.
You have a lot of rings. That's true. I'm trying to figure out if those related rings should be attuned or not, because those are kind of weird. Because it's like a once per day, and it's only for 10 minutes. I have just not given you guys encounters where you haven't, like, pretty much thus far, you've been able to do like encounter, long rest. I'm going to try and be better about not giving you as many opportunities to do long rests. One, so like you can actually use short rests, because you guys mostly use long rests. And two, because outside of challenging independent encounters, resource management over the long game is also its own game to think about, because if you blow through all of your high level spell slots, and then it's like your 5th encounter of the day, even if they're independently easier, it can get difficult because you just have less resources to work with. So I'm going to try and get better at that. And I think those rings, for that reason, once I get better at that, I don't think those rings require attunement, because again, it is once per day for like 10 minutes. So like for one encounter per day.
Which, you're not talking about the rings I have, right? Because mine are just get an extra spell slot, and the other one is recall the spell that I miss.
Yeah, those I don't think require attunement, because, and here's my reasoning is, well, the extra spell slot's not a ring. I think you got that from drinking like a.
Oh, you're right. That was the can soda. Yeah.
That was the can.
Mm-hmm.
That was the can.
You're right. You're right about
the
that.
Ring of Recall. The reason why it doesn't really matter if it requires attunement, because like its phrasing is kind of ambiguous, and like if it did require attunement, it could just be like I put it on later, attune it, and then I get back my spell or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that provides such a huge game breaking benefit that it would require attunement. I'm Lamel. Okay, I see.
Also, I gave money to Eragon. It's a loan, actually.
So needy.
Thank you.
It's a loan. It's 20% interest per month.
What?
Well, yeah. What do you think? I was going to give you money.
20%?
He's going to be able to pay it back with like one fight. What do you mean it's a lot?
That's insane.
That's true. I was just going to give him all my winnings for the next fight that we win.
Also, like, you guys are very obsessed with loot every fight. I feel like if you run into like random monsters on the road, they're not going to be carrying gold.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you fight a pack of direwolves, and it's like, wow, you found freaking wallet in there with a picture of their kids and family.
How many golds do they have? Do they have any fillings?
We are recording. I'm going to hold off the intro until we actually get to the gameplay part, because I want to do some bookkeeping. So, welcome everybody. Yes, in case you don't know, we will be missing Koi for probably the weekend. Reminder, Flinty has diarrhea, and it's real bad. It's actually a real detriment to the team. So, that is a problem. Okay, we are going to start putting into play attunement rules. So, an overview of what this is. Some magical items require attunement for you to use them. And attunement is a feature when basically the DM decides that this magic item is too powerful to be passed around willy-nilly. And so attunement eliminates that risk. For example, if there's a magic item that grants, I don't know, +5 to AC or whatever, which is, I don't think it exists, but just as an example, attunement prevents you from being able to give it to someone else, like in the heat of battle, and then being like, here you go, here's 5 AC for free. So it's attunement, basically, you have to spend 10 minutes concentrating, whatever that means, with the item before you can use whatever magical properties are imbued on that item. So not every magical item requires attunement. And over the course of the week, I went through all of your inventories of magic items, and I wrote next to them, in parentheses, requires attunement. It's in your bio tab, if you're curious. But I also have them written out loud, so we can go through them. But just in general, items that grant passive stat bonuses will require attunement. Items that have a once per day requirement generally will not require attunement. So we'll keep that moving forward. Obviously, for homebrew items, they may not be as well developed in this attune versus not attune. I know for the Fantasy Costco, since a lot of that was pulled from the Adventure Zone, they did not care about attunement, so none of that has been implemented. I will at some point go through that list and mark down what I think would require attunement. I think for the most part they're all pretty safe though. But we're just gonna start from the start. So guided. For you, I have marked Isarya's Band of Projected Thought as a thing that requires attunement. Also, by the way, feel free to push back if you disagree with any of this, but I'm just, I can explain my reasoning for each one, but just to sort of expedite things.
No, I think so too, because I have to actually concentrate for a few minutes to like bind it to somebody else. So
right, and it wouldn't really make sense if you pass it along to someone else because the mental connection is between you and whoever you communicate with, and not like this other, not with the band. But anyways,
but I can also unattune it to any time.
That is the thing. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, so for attunement, you can unattune. It's the same way. Just spend 10 minutes. I guess I don't know if it's concentrating or unconcentrating, but 10 minutes outside of battle, where you have ability to focus, basically. So you wouldn't be able to do it in like a concert. I have stuff for Flinty, but she's not here, so I'll save that for next week. Ganondorf, I wrote down that the Gauntlet of the Firestar requires attunement. I believe that was also on the sheet itself. But I sort of figured that thing provides so many benefits. Even though it is like pseudo-permanent.
It was a 3-day attunement process for it.
Yeah, so that one was special. I also wrote that when I didn't really fully understand attunement, but we're well past that stage. That in particular will require a special unattunement process if you decide to go through that.
Right.
For Galadriel, I have Ring of the Giant Slayer and Remembrance as requiring attunement. Eragon, I have your Sword of the Wind as requiring attunement.
I thought he sold that.
I think he was asking how much he would get for it, but he didn't actually sell it.
I was actually wanting to buy something that I think has an attunement as well.
Yeah, was it the staff you were looking at?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that would work too, as long as you write down somewhere that it requires attunement and use your own method for keeping track to what you're attuned with. You can only be attuned to up to 3 things at any given time.
Okay.
So that's the rule. Again, you can unattune yourself to any of them anytime as long as you have a quiet moment to yourself for 10 minutes. And Pog, I have your Defender's Dials requiring attunement.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. That's that for bookkeeping. And then, I guess since we're here, let's really quickly go through what everybody leveled up, what they got, and also what they purchased from any magical or special items they purchased. I think this is just a good thing we should do so we can continue to mentally remind ourselves what is possible. So we'll start at the top left with Guided.
What I got?
So you leveled up to level 7, and then what you got from that, and also if you bought anything special, what you got.
I leveled up to 7. I got an extra sorcery point. to be more flexible with my spell casting. I got Vitrolic Sphere, which is that because I know Danger said he was getting Firewall, so there's no point in
I lied, I didn't get it.
What?
I got Firewall.
Yeah, that was a better option available.
Yeah, and I also got Haste. And I got a shit ton of bat poop. And
Yes, you
hopefully Slug Bile so that I could use my new spell.
Yeah, I looked at the sheet. There was a part that said DM's discretion, basically because like the requirement for Vitriolic Spear is a drop. Like that's just functionally you could just buy one unit of Slug Bile, whatever one means, and that's essentially infinite uses.
Sweet.
So I think the price is justified if that's the case.
So it would suck paying $250 like every single time.
Right, yeah. It's like you get like a flask or something. Just like, has anyone seen those like big like 2-gallon jugs of soy sauce? It's like that, but just slug poop. Just lugging it around.
You know it.
Yeah.
But I think that was it.
Okay. Cool. And if you want to purchase Slug Bile, just go ahead, detract 250 GP, and you just have functionally infinite. I mean, unless you use it like literally hundreds of times, but I don't think we'll ever reach that number of uses. That's a lot. So, okay. Next up, Jarius.
So what I got, I leveled up to 7. I got an extra D1. I got an extra D6 on sneak attack, so there's that. I got a Dagger of Venom, which is that once every dawn, or once per dawn, I can use this dagger for a minute, and when I apply it and hit something within that minute, I apply a poison on that creature, and they must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or take 2d10 poison damage, and they become poisoned for a minute. So, and I also got Evasion, which is basically that if I have to make a Dexterity saving throw, I can either take no damage from like an area of effect attack, or I take half damage from it. It's not a reaction. It's just basically.
Yeah, I know. Is this why people say rogues are OP? They just have damage mitigation forever, and also their scaling is ridiculous.
And as long as you sneak, you do 100 damage.
Yeah, the problem is if you get CC'd once, I think you're dead, pretty much. Like in D&D in general. Like if you get charmed, good luck, buddy. Good luck, buddy.
Oh yeah, no, I
get charmed as a rogue.
Mind control wheelie, and he'll start attacking his friends.
Because my intelligence and charisma are both -1. So.
Yep.
Yikes.
Yeah. All right, Eternal. It's your turn, chair of the class.
All right.
What you brought for show and tell?
I got some cool stuffs. So my Gauntlet of Firestarter, since I hit level 7, I now have Wall of Fire. This is 3 charges from my total 5 charges.
Nice.
Which is really cool. Basically anything within the area of the wall face that I choose, take 5d8 fire damage if it's within 10 feet of it. Anything inside of it takes 5d8 fire damage of it as well.
Holy moly, 60 feet long. That is huge.
Or I can make a 20-foot cube, or circle, or however. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
That's big. Wow.
That's pretty cool. And
dude, imagine surrounding a creature with a wall of fire, like putting them in a circle.
Yes.
And actually, math, if they're inside the circle, they're always within 10 feet.
Exactly. Big brain.
That's crazy.
Along with that, for level 7 for Barbarian, I got Feral Instinct, which gives me advantage on initiative rolls. Additionally, I don't get succumbed to surprise rounds.
Okay.
long as I'm not incapacitated, as long as I'm not prone or grappled or something like that, surprise round doesn't work on me.
Sounds good.
I can act normally on my first turn.
By the way, surprise rounds, which we haven't really done because there hasn't been a situation where it's applicable. A surprise round, everybody still rolls initiative, but basically, creatures that are surprised, they lose their first turn, essentially. That's what a surprise round is. Yeah.
With items, I got the Pole of Angling. While holding this 10-foot pole, I can speak a command word and transform it into a fishing pole with a hook, line, and a reel, which will go great with my fishing tackle that I have. And then I speak the command word again, and it changes back into a normal 10-foot pole. I purchased a Great Axe +1, bought 8 potions of Giant Strength for the Hill Giant. That's a lot of money, but it was worth it.
Yeah, those are very strong.
I drink this potion, and my strength score changes to 21 for 1 hour, which is basically a free +2 to strength for me. Well, not free because I paid for it, but you know. Then I bought a Lantern of Revealing. While lit, this hooded lantern burns for 6 hours on 1 pint of oil, shedding bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. Any invisible creatures or objects are visible as long as they are in the lantern's light. So, as long as I light it before we go walking down the road, we should have no visible baddies sneaking up on us.
Mm-hmm.
What I got, that's it. I think that's it.
Okay, cool. Odin.
Alright, so I got Know Your Enemy, which I just outputted. Basically, if I observe somebody, I can determine 2 of their characteristics to see how they compare to my own. So strength, dex, constitution, armor class, hit points, and levels, essentially. So that's kind of cool.
That is pretty cool.
And then I gain 2 new maneuvers. Riposo, if enemies miss me, I can basically retaliate. And Rally, where I get to use one of my superiority die to increase temporary hit points on somebody.
That's very cool. We've seen temporary hit points be very useful a couple of times, actually, saving a lot of people from certain death.
Yeah. So if I can't roll that very well, then at least I can do something. Yeah, I'll just be a cheerleader, and then I don't get hassled for not helping.
Oh man.
So Odin's that's what I got. That's what I got.
Okay, cool, very cool. Dynasty. Oh, there was one correction. I was wrong about the health of your beast friend. It's 4 times level, not 5. So Sebastian did get a small nerf. He went from 30 to 28 HP.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Alright, so my level up for level 7, I got, I got to replace a spell. So I took off, what was the name of it? Cure Wounds, and I got Good Berry, which lets me use to 10 berries appear in your hand and are infused with magic for the duration. A creature can use its action to eat 1 berry. Eating it restores 1 hit point. That way it's like an automatic 10 hit points if we need it for emergency purposes. And then I was able to get a spell, which I chose Silence. It has a range of 120 feet. And the target is within a 20-foot radius of a sphere centered on the point that I choose within range. And no sound can be created in or pass through the sphere. And any creature or object entirely inside the sphere is immune to thunder damage, and creatures are deafened while entirely inside of it.
So, it's convenient that the radius of silence is exactly the same as Fireball. Stealth mission.
Right. And then what else? I also got to pick. I got it says beginning at level 7. On any of your turns, when your beast companion doesn't attack, you can use a bonus action to command the beast to take a dash, a disengage, or help. In addition, the beast attack now counts as a magical attack for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical attacks and damage.
Okay, I'm fine with that, but how does that make any sense?
And I linked it, I think.
Yeah. I just don't understand how that makes sense, but okay.
I have no idea.
Sebastian's a magical crab now.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Ebulon, I knew you were here.
He's the new Crebulon.
Right. And then I didn't get to purchase anything yet, but I want to grab a feather token, a bag of trinkets, and the bracers of archery.
Okay.
Do you want me to read each one of them?
If you can give me a brief summary of what they do. Well, let's go through the you can output them to chat and then I'll take a look at them, but let's just go through verbally what everybody else got. So,
Okay.
Danger. It's your turn for show and tell.
Okay. So, clerics, for some reason, when they hit level 7, they get absolutely dog shit nothing. I got nothing.
Yeah,
I essentially got
so much.
bonus health, and I was allowed to choose 2 skill from the 4th level skill, but they're all garbage as well. So I'm better off just using level 3 spells empowered. But I still have Wall of Fire and Guardian of Fate. But it's worse than just casting a fireball with a buff. Let's be real. So
How are they? Are they level 7?
what do you mean level 7? No, it's because they're basically passives. Like Cleric when they hit Cleric when they hit level 7, they get Wall of Fire and Guardian of Fate, but for some reason they don't. Like, you can see my UI right now, right? See?
Right.
It
Why
never
are they
appears on
level
the right
7
one.
spells and not level 5 spells?
I know, but if I click on it, I think they cast normally. Let me check. Did they cast normally? Oh, there was a double.
Well, it's just
Wow, this one doesn't do anything, no matter how much you...
right. That's just a DC. The
Yeah.
issue is that you don't have like level 7 spell slots. So
Yeah, no, usually what I do, I just didn't have time, is I'll open manually the 4th one, and I'll drag the skills into it every time. I just didn't do it because I know I'm not going to use them. So I didn't bother.
I will need to check. You are Cleric. What's your subclass again?
Light?
Okay. Hold on, let me just check.
Yeah, so if you check like my level 1, I have Fairy Fire and...
Yeah, I know you get passes.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering why it stuck it there. That
I don't
doesn't
know.
make any sense.
It does that every single level. I'll just fix it now. It's going to take a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have more point and I can cast spell from higher level. But next level, things are about to get juicy. But for now, big yikes. Nothing.
Okay. Yeah, just put Guardian of Faith and Wall of Fire in the correct level.
Yeah, I'll put them in the 4th one.
I don't know why they're there.
I don't know either. It does that every single
weird.
level.
Yeah, I think it might be a bug in the
API.
level
8, please.
Oops, sorry. Okay. Last but not least, Ryan.
He can talk to big plants.
Okay. I got a couple new spells. Let's see. Also, I just realized some of the stuff that I could do that I never realized I could do because I don't read. So I have this that I've always had. Which I basically have like a reliable contact. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're evil aligned.
Wait, criminal.
Because he started off as chaotic evil.
Wait, you can use that to get your money from your whatever it's called place that you bought with Odin, right?
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's minimal, but right?
I
don't really know.
I'm sure. I mean, it'll take time, yes, but you could use them as a courier if you want. I will say, at some point, come up with a lore reason what this connection is. Obviously, you started in the cult. It can be that. It could also be something else. If you decided to write more about your backstory and like what you were before the cult of the Purifying Flame. So.
Yep. And I also didn't know that I could heal. during like as a bonus action during my wild shape,
Yeah.
which is kind of nice. So now I know. As far as skills, I got a few. So I got rid of Goodberry and Ice Knife and other stuff.
But you need the ice knife to kill people whenever you're hungry.
That's the
Nah.
only thing I remember you using Ice Knife for.
Yeah. So I wanted to buy the Staff of Woodlands.
Yes.
Because the bot must have really wanted me to get the staff because I got like
Yeah.
positives on like the past
guess.
5. The past
Guess
5
a
were legit
lot of money.
positive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with the staff I can requires attunement of a druid. And I don't really know, so I'm just gonna read this.
Yeah.
It grants the staff can be wielded as a magic quarterstaff that grants +2 bonus to attack damage rolls, and +2 damage bonus damage to spell attack rolls. This has 10 charges. For the following properties, it regains 1d6 +4 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the staff loses its properties and become a non-magical quarterstaff. So I do have a chance of losing it.
If you don't manage your resources, basically, yeah.
Yeah. But I can use an action to expend 1 or more of the staff's charges to cast one of the following spells. Using your spell save DC, I'm not really sure what that means. Is it just a spell slot?
So your spell save DC, I believe, is 14 right there at the very top.
Where do you see that?
At the top of spells. Go back to spells. It's there's three big things
I
at the
see
top.
it.
Yeah.
I see it. Oh,
it's 8
okay.
plus your spell attack bonus.
Oh, so do I regain this or no? Or like
So okay, that's basically saying if the spells require a save, that is the DC you will be using for that save.
Oh,
so if you
okay.
cast a spell where it's like the enemy has to roll higher than a whatever number.
Oh,
14 is the
okay.
number.
Okay, I'm dumb. Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was just gonna say, so I can cast Animal Friendship, Awaken, Barkskin, Locate Animals or Plants, Speak with Animals or Plants, and cast Wall of Thorns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you need those spells added to your list, or can you do that yourself?
I will probably need help because I don't know how to do that. But I also got new spells. So I unlocked level 4 spells. And I got this one. Giant Insect. So I can transform up to 10 centipedes, 3 spiders, 5 wasps, or 1 scorpion within range into giant versions of their natural forms.
Up to 10?
Don't you dare. Creepy ass little critters.
Gosh.
I was thinking, right? I wanted to talk to you about this, but I do have a jar of bees. And I know it doesn't mention bees, but I wanted to see if like maybe.
Yes, of course.
All right, sweet.
We'll have to figure out. We'll count them as we'll give them the same stats as wasps just to keep it easy.
Okay. And then I also have Polymorph, which basically lets me. Yeah, I can transform someone, specifically mainly one of you guys, because I'd have to, if I do that to an enemy, I don't really see any reason why, unless I want to transform them into a furry creature or a small creature.
You could transform them into one of our allies.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not how it works.
Yeah, no. I was mainly thinking if one of you guys wanted to transform into a beast with me, we could form a pack.
Well, it's more or less about Sebastian. So.
Oh my goodness! The target's statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast. So unlike you, where you remain smart and sentient after you transform, you could literally turn them into just an animal. They won't be able to act evilly or anything. It's just they just become an animal.
You need a caterpillar cocoon though.
That's a CC. Those. That's a CC. Nice. Okay.
That's insane. And then it's a complete neutralization if it's successful.
Mm-hmm. And then I have this one. I have Guardian of Nature. So basically, I can
Whoa.
choose to either be a primal beast or a giant tree, and I gain benefits to either side. But yeah,
Plants with benefits.
yeah. I could cosplay as a tree, so
Yeah,
I'm
you
pretty
could.
excited. That's it.
That's all. It's not even a spell. You just like take out a costume in your bag, tape a bunch of branches to yourself. That's like the Druid. So yeah, I mean, kind of. Okay. Eragon, are you using pop out character sheets, or are you using like is your character sheet a separate window where you can put onto like a second screen, or is it just within the game UI?
It's within the game UI. Oh, you could pop it
Okay.
out.
You can pop it out, but the issue with pop out is that you won't be able to drag and drop. So I can do that for you, which is not a big deal.
Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't even know you could pop it out. That's so useful.
But I will go ahead and just add some stuff.
I can like send you a snip of.
Yeah,
what's
I'm just looking
that.
at it. I mean, you have animal friendship already.
Well, see, I
so-
removed the spell slot for that because I was taking into account I was gonna get this spell. Oh, I can also cast Pass Without a Trace.
Right.
Shit.
Yeah, so the thing is, like, so for these, you don't have to know the spells, right? But I'm guessing you know okay, so you know animal friendship.
I forgot it.
Oh, you forgot it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
this UI is wrong, but I can change that. That's fine.
Wait. Make sure it's not a passive though,
Yeah, that's true.
because he does get skills. Druid of the Moon, I remember they get like 2 skills every level, and just like me, they don't get added to his thing, so we had to add them manually last time we leveled up.
Yep, I am checking right
It
now.
would make a lot of sense that it was a passive, because there's like Moon Druids are like beastie kind of. It makes
Yes, no,
sense.
you're
It would be a
I'm
passive.
checking right now. D&D 5e Druid.
Yeah.
Where is Roll20? There you are. Druid class is...
I think it's Circle of the Moon. Do you have it?
Yes,
'Cause I have
he
it.
is Circle of the Moon. I'm going onto it right now. Within the subclass, they don't get any spells.
Yeah, it looks like he doesn't get anything.
Except for Ultra Self, but that's a level 20 or level 14. In their base form, do they get stuff?
I'm not sure. To be honest.
I'm trying to look. I can't find.
Well, they don't get that for. Oops, I closed my other window. Please come back. I need you. Okay. It looks like they don't get that as a passive, so I'm just gonna write 1 charge, and then I will go ahead and add the other stuff as 1 charge. Awaken you don't have, but I can add that for you. Yeah, I would do pop out if drag and drop worked, but it doesn't. So. Did it not get added? Excuse me. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's level 5. Whoa, what is this? Do you know if it requires material components if you're using this staff, or... I guess it doesn't say.
Let me see.
It doesn't say if you still require the material components, but I think given how powerful some of this stuff is... I mean, essentially... Yeah, it doesn't say. I would assume if it doesn't say, we should... If it doesn't specify on an exception, we should always fall back to the default. So for things that require material components, they still would require that, because you're essentially getting free spells without having to actually learn them.
Yeah.
So, okay. Bark skin. Bark skin is actually very good.
I don't see any component. Wait, what does VSM mean?
So those are the different requirements. So V means that there's a verbal component, which means you must say something to cast its spell. S is somatic, you have to do a hand wavy gesture, or some gesture. And M is material. And something else I learned is that not all spells that have a material component consume the material. Some of them just require you to possess it, and then I guess channel through it. But you don't actually necessarily consume it every time. So also go ahead and make sure you know which ones are which.
Okay.
That goes for everybody. Because I know everybody, well, people who cast spells, there are some spells that require materials. Speak with animals. This thing gives you a lot of spells.
Yeah, I was looking up how to make a druid powerful, and this staff came up.
Oh, Google. Well, great. More RP and ERP opportunities.
I know.
You can just talk with basically everything that is alive. And then lastly, Wall of Thorns. Wall of Thorns. That's level 6? Oh, I guess the charges are based on the level, so that makes sense. That's T, not 6. I don't know why I typed T. There we go. Okay. I've added all of that stuff. Oh, pass without trace. I should add that in as well.
I actually have that spell learned. Like I didn't forget it, but I should have forgot.
I don't see it though.
Oh shit.
It's fine. I will add it back in. That's not a big deal.
Pass
Oh
without
wait,
trace
no,
is level 2.
you did have it. Yeah, I just wasn't looking.
Hey Joseph,
I guess it's free now. Yeah, what's up?
what are the little circles on the left of?
Oh,
Like it turns red.
Yeah. Those are so some classes like clerics or wizards. So I'll go with clerics for example. Clerics have access to all of their spells, but they need to prepare them by taking a longer short rest. So like they know every single spell. It's just they just don't have them on hand, and that little check mark is basically for such classes where these are my prepared spells. Wizards, for example, wizards have no limit to how many spells they can learn. They can learn literally every spell in the game, which is ridiculous because there's so many. This is not the case for sorcerers. Sorcerers can only have access to the spells that they've chosen on their list. So that check mark is just basically to say I have this spell ready to go and I can actually use it.
Gotcha.
So that's all that is.
I was trying to figure out why I had them, but I guess that makes more sense because I can prepare some of these.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and you've got this tree thing, but that's not a spell. Okay, I have added everything for Eragon. Okay. I believe I go back to my notes. Yeah, totally. Okay, great. Yep, I believe that's everything. So now we can actually get started with the game. So everybody, why don't you go ahead, sit back and relax and enjoy the intro.
Previously on Ballers and Bagpipes. Has it been 200 years already?
Should I put this fish back in the water, or should I just keep it out? I'm gonna put it back in the water. I'm gonna drop the fish in the water.
It's killing my brain!
Okay, the fish is back in the water.
Mom! You can't turn off Speak with Animals, man! It just lasts for 10 minutes, Mom!
This is terrible.
It's killing my brain!
We killed the 3 dragons, and we discovered like this ancient orc with extra horns. She kind of like disappeared, but that's not important. Let's get
Wait,
let's
you
get
let
to
her
church.
go?
I have chosen you for my purpose and mine alone.
If you want to champion this creature, you will lose everything. We don't want to throw the balance of things too much into whack. I mean, all these planes have to exist for some reason.
Well, Orza, do you like adventures?
I like reading about them.
How about writing about them?
He's under your command, I guess.
Why? How long have you been in this path?
I don't think he says anything because that's not how command works.
Speak.
Hi.
Okay, I'm gonna command him to leave.
Doesn't put on a towel or anything. He just leaves.
Well, I solved that problem. I'm going back.
Wait, what's going on here? Oh, it's just creepy.
Last session got pretty steamy, am I right? Eh? Maybe I should make an NPC called Steely. Well, in any case, I gave you Orza. You better take good care of her. I don't know what I'll do with balls and bagpipes.
Okay. Well. Oh. Whoops. Just kidding. We're not doing this. You guys you guys returned from a very successful Costco trip. You got yourself a 50-kilogram package of saltine crackers and 20 crates of fruit leather. I think I said fruit leather last time, but it's just really popular around these parts. Got your Kirkland. This stream is not sponsored by Costco, by the way. I think that clears up of anything. You got yourself a bunch of whole chickens. But yeah, not yet. Yo, Costco, hit us up if you want to collab. But we are going to. You guys have been given lodgings in Brasilia, and we are going back to our fan favorite dream sequence. But this time it is a little different. And for those of you who have experienced this, normally it's just been you and someone else. This time it is everybody in this group, including Flinty, who's there in spirit.
She's just sitting on our toilet.
Yeah,
she's in a corner.
She's dreaming. She's having those dreams where you can't find a bathroom. Except it's very, very real and terrifying. But you all have been. You all basically sort of. This one was a little different because normally, it's just waiting until you got out of bed and left the door or whatever. But this one's a little different because you actually all of you just wake up in this pool of water. Maybe next to each other. Maybe you're cuddling. I don't really know how you guys decided to sleep. It's totally up to you. Yeah, but you all wake up in this dreamscape. You're at sort of the edge of this floating island that is entirely covered in water. There doesn't seem to be a real foundation, but when you walk and touch the ground, it feels solid, which may be a little disconcerting. Around the edges are all of those different doors. But you notice something a little different about the doors if you've been here before. Some of them have started... The doors that used to appear very pristine and polished, some of them have started looking a little aged, I think. Collecting dust, or maybe some of them are developing rust for the ones that were metal. But yes, you're all here, and you wake up sort of simultaneously. What do you do?
Is this like a floating island? Or...
Yes, it is. You've been here before. Wheelie.
Well, I have not.
We woke up and
Yes.
we're laying in
Hog
the
has not.
pool of water. We're all soaking wet.
Like it hurts.
20 gold if someone jumps off this island.
Someone pissed in their pants and we're laying in pee right now?
This is like a lake.
Ganondorf.
No, it wasn't me.
If anything, Flinty's having diarrhea in the
Probably
water.
Flinty.
If anything.
Oh my god, get me out of here.
If anything,
Trailing
yeah.
after her.
Oh, it's
Talk about this. I'm gonna
Pusher
leave the
day.
water ASAP.
Can I jump on something? I'm gonna jump on Ganondorf's back.
No, get off me. I don't want to be in this.
I'm jumping on
I wanna get out
Galadriel's
of the
back.
water.
Wait, hold on.
Actually,
Let me see
thank
what
you for
I
reminding me. Hey guys, instead of saying "can I," just go ahead and say you do it, right? Because like, in this game, this DM figure doesn't exist, right? You just do things.
You're just the narrator.
Yeah, you just do things.
I'm gonna go on the island and remove.
Yeah. So I was gonna say the only part that was not covered by water is the central island. Again, it's a. I'm gonna start making the dichotomy. You've seen it, you haven't. But there is Istis. And there is also a second figure. Once I find where I put this token. Here we are.
Me.
Oh no.
Me.
Oh my god.
So
and
she's the only one.
She's not the only one there. I don't have a token for Istis, but she is sort of. She's floating. And she's sort of. Imagine she's sitting cross-legged, but like one foot is sort of dangling down. And she's not Yeah, that's Istis. She's a stick figure with severe sclerosis.
I did my best, man. Come on.
I have an image of Istis on the drive on the magic items. That's what she looks like. But just describe her again. Just got this smooth black skin with the long flowing white hair, motherly look. She looks. She's shooting lasers from her eyes.
Yep.
But she looks older, which is weird because she's a god. And she looks a little weaker. But basically, she is still knitting away at her great quilt of time. And without looking up, as you guys approach this island, you can see her smile. And Imi also sees you guys, and she waves excitedly, and you hear... Is that a shark? And you hear...
Hey.
It's to speak.
Koi, you're having diarrhea inside the water, and we all left the water because it was disgusting.
Oh,
Sorry
hey,
about
Koi.
your diarrhea, Koi.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Alright.
Josie told us about your diarrhea you've had for the past 2 days.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear about it.
It's okay. You can.
Can she not
It's,
defend herself?
it's okay. You can kill Creepy when we get out of here.
Who drew the lasers?
But yeah, Istis speaks, and she turns off the she flips the switch on the side of her head, and the lasers turn off. No, she doesn't do that. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yes, I am actually Luke Skywalker. I've been meaning to tell you this, but I didn't have the opportunity. Oh, no. I'm actually his long-lost brother, Duke Skywalker. No, but...
Okay, I'm gonna jump off here and say, why are you so old? The fuck? What happened? Oh wait, I've never seen the person. You know what? I take that back. Actually, no, I don't take it back. I'm just a fucking old baby. I don't give a fuck.
Is this like what you say to old people? Is that what Pox says?
What are you knitting? What is she knitting?
Istis laughs, and she says to you, Pog,
Oh no.
I will. No, don't be afraid. I will. In time, I will tell you. And to you, my dear Eragon, this is the great quilt of time.
Oh.
And she throws the quilt into the air as it expands and shrouds the sky. And all around you, you see videos, essentially, of what has happened. And you see some other moving images that are a little more staticky, a little more glitchy, of unfamiliar scenes. But some of them are very related to what you're experiencing right now. There is one that's actually depicting you guys confronting Inge. And it flips from an image of like all of you just dead, and another image of Inge being the one who is dead. And there's all sorts of these things just circling. You can see into your past. Maybe some of you see an embarrassing moment that hopefully none of your other group members see.
We see her chronic diarrhea.
Yes, you see Flinty right now with her diarrhea.
Flinty, not Koi. Sorry, Flinty.
There's definitely me losing my pants, getting stuck in a water elemental. Probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
So these static images, are they like constant, or is it?
They're
like,
not static images.
scrolling?
They're all scrolling, and they're videos essentially, like little snapshots of points in time of things that have happened, and there are less clear ones of things that will happen with what you seem to be maybe just different possible outcomes. Some of you may recall seeing that image of the crumbling castle of Elysia. That one has gone from a staticky image to a very solid depiction of what has happened and how you've defeated and conquered Armil and the Frozen Sage. Istis continues to speak.
I have expressed before that it is unusual for me to bring 2 people into this realm, let alone 8. I will be honest. I find myself growing weaker as time progresses, and I do not know exactly why, but...
And she, oh no, you've deleted your token. You can, by the way, you should be able to click and drag your own token back on to things.
I was trying to kill the shark. Kill myself.
Yeah, you took a running leap off the edge of this island, and it looped back around. Actually, you fell through the sky onto the ground.
Pretty neat trick.
But yeah, she said she brings up an image, and it's actually an image of it's an image of Aradol, the guy who has. You've maybe been fighting against him, not really. But he's appeared to a couple of you at least once.
Wait, Ganondorf fell off the edge?
Yes, he took a running leap and just jumped off the edge.
Hey Ganondorf, here's 20 gold.
I'm gonna go do that again.
I'm not betting again.
That's not the most healthy thing to be doing in this realm outside of the material plane, but I suppose, okay, hello, welcome back.
Thanks. Good to be back.
Time is ironically running short.
Wait, but that's normal. Now, why you die?
It is normal for time to run, but for a god to be weakening, I do not know what is happening. I brought you here to give you a warning, specifically to Wheelie and Isarya. It is not my place to interfere with what occurs in the prime material plane. But something terrifying awaits both of you. I would take great care in what comes next.
What is it?
That our families?
If you are not careful, you may lose your homes and your families. There will come a time when you will have to make an incredibly difficult choice. That is all I can say about that, because I do not know what comes next, only what may be.
Hey, is this? How familiar are you with cursed items, destroying them?
You were asking about the frozen sage.
Yeah.
This matter with your sword has gone far beyond the item, Ganondorf. The frozen sage is a very powerful being. He has found a way to worm himself into your heart, into your soul. The physical destruction of your sword will not be enough to remove his presence.
What you're saying
Your
is,
future,
purge my soul.
to an extent, yes.
I think what she's saying is we got to rip your heart out.
Oh, like what Galadriel did to you? Like you died, and then like get your soul back into your new body?
I gotta pull an Odin.
Wait, if we're ripping out his heart, I call it.
Is that what we're calling it now? Bull and Odin?
Yeah, die. Then come back to life. Pull an Odin. Yeah.
Wow.
You put him in his,
It's
we
too
can
soon.
put you in his old body.
I would not recommend taking advantage of the Raven Queen's beneficence too much. After all, she does strive to maintain balance, and it is not usual for souls to return back to the prime material plane after they have passed on. I will say this, Ganondorf, that your direct future will depend on your interactions with the Steely Shaman.
Duly noted. I will make visit again. Thank you for your work.
Now, of course, I don't bring you here just to bring you warnings. I will remind you, for those of you I've met, that your destinies, so to speak, even though fate is not predetermined, your destinies are inextricably linked. And for that reason, see it as part of a employment benefit? You're not employees. You are all special.
Like,
We're
what kind
murder
of special?
hobos.
Yeah, what kind of special? Because I might
Good
as well.
kind, the bad kind.
Special looking.
Odin and Isarya. The currents pull you forwards gently.
Not through the poop, please.
There's no poop in Istis's realm. But if you would like to, and this goes for everybody actually, if you would like to go ahead and open the drive, I will also put these into the Discord. But there are some new magic items that Istis is giving you in there.
To Odin and Isarya.
Odin and Isarya, yes. Odin, she is giving you the Defender's Dilation. And Isarya, she is giving to you Eventuality. The Defender's Dilation looks like a brass sundial, but it's sort of been formatted to work as a shield. And Eventuality, Isarya, is this ring with 3 bands that sort of rotate in time, essentially. One band is like the second band, one band is the minute, one band is the hour. Occasionally, they sort of speed up erratically before slowing down. You think maybe it wouldn't be the best in terms of keeping actual time. And for Odin, I mean, it casts a shadow like a sundial, but the light and air around it seem to move ever so slightly slower than the rest of time-space. Let me go ahead and put these in the Discord. Okay. There you go. Be rest assured, Hildorf, Pog, and Eragon. Your time will come.
That could also mean I'm just gonna die soon.
That is...
I'm with him right there.
It's been a while, Me and Eragon have done nothing but be faithful to you, and...
Well, you're faithful to Ra, not to me.
How about me?
Yeah, what about Eragon? The guy's a slave for your will.
Are you?
Am I?
I think so. He sleeps around town a lot.
I don't...
But what kind of goddess are you? Are you like the goddess of time?
Istis very gently places her thumb on your forehead, Eragon. And this is actually something that I was thinking about doing, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Eragon, can you please go ahead to your DMs? And we're gonna do a little story time, but Eragon's the narrator.
What?
I've posted this. Oh, this message is too long. Okay, screw you. I'll just do it as 2 separate messages. Eragon, why don't you go ahead and read out?
Okay. Wait, am I like myself, or am I like a robot, or someone talking through me?
Just read it. This is sort of like neither. It's just a lore drop essentially. You're panning out. There's a cinematic shot, and this is that. It's the cutscene that plays in the middle of the video game.
Okay. In the beginning, there was a primordial, a formless, chaotic mass of thoughts and raw energy. Existence was homogeneous and uninspired. Over time, the primordial, yearning for order, would generate 2 bodies, the body of mass and the body of time. These offspring were similarly formless, but would gradually shift and mold to adopt a new purpose. The body of mass first created a form to suit its purpose, calling itself Onestus. Onestus, seeing the body of time's yearning, granted it a form as well, calling it Istis, and thus was the birth of the sibling gods. They delighted in each other's presence, and saw that it was good. Now Onestus, understanding the primordial's desire for order, created his mighty hammer and chisel, from which he would carve all the known universe. From nothing, he molded the planes of existence and the galaxies that inhabited them. He took greatest pride in the prime material plane, where the energies and inspirations of other planes would be merged into the pinnacle of creation. All other planes existed to support the prime material plane. Onestus created perfect balance out of chaos and saw that it was good. Istis delighted in her brother's creation. Then the sibling gods would spend eons wandering through it. However, Onestus would soon grow dissatisfied. Great as his creation was, they were nothing more than still bodies, like cone starvings. Beautiful but lifeless. Istis, with her great empathy, saw her brother's plight, and asked for Onestus to create her needles. From the primordial, Istis began weaving her great quilt of time, and thus began the passage of time. Immediately, Onestus' creation would begin to move. Waves would crash in the elemental plane of water, jets of flame would spout in the elemental planes of fire. Within the prime material plane, our planet, Abertorial, would begin to journey around Sol, and thus she created day, night, and the seasons. The sibling gods created life out of balance, and saw that it was good.
Thank you. But yeah, that was
Eragon, you should take like abstinence or something.
Abstinence? Wait, why?
No, thank you for that, Ryan. Yeah.
I was forced out of my will.
Well, so Eragon, you didn't actually say this, but this knowledge was imparted onto you, and I think she does the same thing to all 8 of you. Honestly.
All right. Okay.
You basically have this. You have this you have this mini movie that plays through your head, of essentially how creation came to be.
Pretty cool, actually.
I hope that answers your question.
It's almost like it as a magic weapon. Yeah, feels good. Feels real good.
I am not at the level of strength that I once was, and I think it is for that reason I could not grant you all time-blessed items. But because you all play a very special role in the fate of this reality, rest assured, I will be there to guide and equip you on the journey ahead.
Is it possible that your weakening has been going on since last week?
I do not know the exact time when I began experiencing this weakening, but I fear that it more than likely has been occurring for many millennia. You see, I have a functionally unlimited reserves of divine energy, and unless there were some greater deity that could immediately siphon away infinity, it seems more probable that this has been going for many, many years.
So,
how do we?
You're saying that this is basically a non-issue, right? We don't have to worry about it.
I am not asking for you 8 to save me, but
as long as sorry,
it is not your responsibility. But if I were to die, then all of creation would cease to move and life would not exist anymore.
Okay, so it's a bit more than a non-issue.
But it could take a while.
Wow.
So it's like a problem for our kids' kids or something like that, right?
Oh, okay. It's like climate change. Yeah.
It's like climate change.
Okay.
You tied your life force to the existence of everything? Well, that's kind of selfish of you.
Oof.
It's not because of choice, but it is by nature of the energies and thoughts that once consisted the primordial. Every bit of us, that is, every bit of existence, is inextricably tied to each other. Without the prime material planes, your planet would be very different than what it is right now. And my care for creation is very great, and if I could, I would separate myself from its motion, but that is something that is even beyond my power.
What does Emmy have to do with all of this?
I'm sure you have questions.
Yo, Emmy, what you got to do with all this?
Emmy's hair has started to turn white, but she is not getting older as far as you can tell. But her hair is starting to develop this weird sort of otherworldly whiteness. There's bits of it that actually seem to be like luminescent, or radiant is a better word, I think, reflecting off like some different colors of purple and blue. And she stops. She steps down from her floating position, and her feet touch down on the water. And she walks up to you, and cocks a hand on her hip, and she says, "Do you all remember when I gave you that rant about fate and destiny?"
Stop standing in the water!
Oh, okay. I'll step out of it. She steps onto the island, looking at. She gives you a quizzical look.
I saved you.
Yeah, might want to clean your feet, honestly.
Duly noted. If I understand this correctly, Istis, I think I'm like a contingency plan or a backup, basically. And by the way, you guys didn't even say bye, so thanks for that, guys.
Sorry, it was an emergency. My hometown and Isarya's hometown were like just to be under attack. So
you don't have to tell me. I know. I don't know. That's just I'm trying to understand it myself, but that's sort of the best way I can put it. I guess like if she eats it, I'm supposed to become the new Istis, but like I don't even really know how to do any of this stuff. But yeah, I mean, I mostly spend my time either here or in the prime material plane just thinking about life and existence. You know, just the normal thing for a 300-year-old elf to do.
To learn how to knit or crochet.
Yeah, I guess that's something I do have to pick up. But I guess she's sort of been training / educating me. Still don't know why I was chosen out of like all the billions of people that exist, or even just creatures that exist, but this is where we are.
Be grateful.
Are you gonna freak out again?
I am past that. You know, Isarya, I feel like to a certain extent you probably understand what it's like to have responsibility thrust onto you when you're not prepared or ready for it or willing for it.
Yeah, that's why I'm running.
It's not my place to tell you what you should or shouldn't do, but I definitely ran. I was afraid of the unknown. I was afraid of leaving mortal life, essentially. But these past few weeks, I've just gotten an incredible opportunity to see just how amazing and intricate and detailed life is on the prime material plane. And I've gotten to see the roving waves of fire in the elemental plane of fire, the waves of water. I'm not very good with wordsmithing, but just creation is incredible, and I didn't care before, but I care very much now that it's like our responsibility to take care of what's been given for us. Yeah, but I'm here. I mean, this is kind of new for all of us. It's new for Istis as well. My understanding is that like she's didn't really expect that gods could age in the first place. But I'm going forward, not without some worries, of course, because I am also mortal, but I think I see a different light.
So let's say that we fix this. Do you go back to your normal life, or are you staying here forever?
Well, I kind of have free control over whether I can stay here or leave, so I mean, and she turns back to me and she's like, do I get to keep all of this if you end up not needing me? And Istis gives a solemn nod and a smile. And Emmy like pumps a fist and she's like, that's sweet.
Okay. So we have to protect creation, so no more fires, correct?
Well,
that's what I wanted to hear. Thank you. I'm ready to go now.
Again, it is not my place to say. By protecting creation, protecting existence might be a better way to phrase it. Creation is for those who dwell on the prime material plane to enjoy and manipulate.
You think Onestus might know about your ailment?
He may, but I grow worried. I have not heard from him in some years now, which is not very long for God standards. We have a different calendar.
What's it called?
It's called the Deitic calendar, if you would believe it. It's actually organized into multiples of 10, so it makes sense.
Are y'all all dressed like firefighters and stuff? Or
Oh man.
Yes.
But how much time has passed in the mortal realm now? Because we've been here for a little bit, haven't we?
Wait, can you show this calendar? It sounds like a cool idea for the Steely family to see. Okay, sorry.
If I showed mortals this calendar, you would never recover both your physical sight or your spiritual sight ever again. It is too powerful.
Damn.
Worry not about time passing in the material plane. The rules are a little different out here, but your bodies are asleep and resting well.
I mean, some of us are not though, but
That's true.
some of us are going through some really rough time. Yeah.
Yes, at least one of you is having a very difficult time falling asleep.
Yes.
is there a way that we can contact Onestus?
I think the only way you'd be able to do so would be to directly call out to him and see if he would be willing to parlor with you in much the way that I do.
You should buy a phone.
We don't need.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna tap my head and see if my phone works here. I just want to see if I have reception.
Yeah, you tap your head and it's weird actually. So you pull up, it's a video frame, but it's like completely still. You actually caught the Raven Queen in a pretty like unappealing moment. She's kind of like got her mouth open just partially. It looks like she may be in the middle of talking to somebody, but it's very unflattering. But it's
like
not
Meryl
moving.
Streep in Devil Wears Prada. When Anne Hathaway goes to the house after hours.
Raven Queen, what are you doing? Is this thing on?
It's on, but time has been. Again, time moves a little strangely in here.
So if long enough, do you think she'll get the message?
She probably won't.
Oh. Alright. Well. Can't blame a guy for trying. I'm gonna tap the thing again.
Okay, yeah.
Gotta turn her off.
I cannot keep you here much longer. It is time for you
real
all to
quick
go
then,
back.
since you're shooing us off, can you make another one of these shield things?
I don't have the strength to do that. Maybe some other day.
Can you make my dagger of venom look like it has steel coating on it?
I cannot because I did not create it, but I'm sure that's something that somebody in your clan is very well equipped to do.
Is
How many
this-
meat?
I have a potion of build dwarf, no, build giant strength. If that'll give you the strength you need to.
Wait, you were about to say you have a potion of Hildorf Fog?
Yeah, I was. I was like, oh wait, that's not what I'm talking about.
You have a potion. You have a potion of Hildorf Pog?
What the hell
Yeah,
does that do?
the special effect that makes you very well endowed all of a sudden.
Yeah, I don't know what it gives you
Just-
power.
I don't know.
Does it make you catch on fire?
Probably.
I don't think that potion. Well, firstly, I cannot directly interact with things from the prime material plane, so that wouldn't work in the first place, but assuming it did, I don't think it would do anything.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Wait, what if Galadriel like shoots you with her bow to reverse your age?
Again, if this problem were something that could be solved with the tools I've given you, I would have done it myself.
Do you need a massage?
That would be nice. That
Okay.
certainly make the aging process much better.
How do I get to her? Can you come down here, or should I come up to you?
You try and touch her, and your hands kind of just don't. They just don't. It's like a ghost.
Well, that's awkward.
Yeah. No. Should have told you could have told me that before I embarrassed myself. Whatever.
You just went for it, my dude. I was really looking forward to a massage as well. Truth be told, nobody's tried that before.
Bless your lack of knowledge of anything.
I'm not omniscient.
Maybe you should change your realm into like a massage or a spa or like a beach or something like that, somewhere relaxing.
Your discussions are cut short as Istis sort of drifts to sleep, for lack of a better word. And the currents very quickly pull you back away from the island. Imi sort of waves goodbye from the center. She does like that whole
I me.
and your vision fades to white, and you guys return back on a new day in the prime material plane.
Back, boys.
You
The
look
dirty
outside the
water?
window. You look outside the window. There's a naked orc with neon green skin just kind of standing in the middle of the street.
Did we all stay at Wheelie's house?
I don't know. Where did you guys stay?
I didn't choose.
I don't think we chose.
Yeah.
It's your choice.
I stayed with that one guy. I forgot his name.
Chatty?
Oh, with Fletchy?
Fletchy?
Yeah, Fletchy. That's his name. Yep.
Sleepy
Yeah,
Steely.
we had a sleepover at your house. Your
You had
mom
a sl-
making us breakfast.
You had a sleepover at Mealy Steely and Steely's house.
Yep, yep.
Odin, I'm trying to see if I can give you custom AC, but there doesn't really seem to be a way to give a shield that gives specifically 3 AC.
Yeah, I think my AC is all sorts of jacked up, but
Oh, your AC is normal, I think.
Wait, I had the same thing with my Pentalon. I was able to do it.
Did you just manually change it? Is that
You
what you
literally
did?
click on armor class and you change it to 1. If
Oh!
it's 19, you put 20.
There you go. You can
Yeah.
just do that then.
But then you have to keep in mind that when you remove your shield, you lose -3 because
And also, there's also a global AC modifier. You can settings. You can add an item in there and do it. I did it for the Gauntlet of the Fire Starter that I.
Oh wait, that's even better. I'll do that for the
Yeah.
pants.
Another thing
Wait.
for the shield is that because it's dynamic, because
Yeah,
if you
same for
decide
my
to dual
pants.
wield, you lose the 3 AC. So
Right, you just have to. But doesn't it take an action or whatever to unequip a shield or?
we're doing hot swap rules. You can change the stance and grip within the same turn. It's just when you end your turn, you are locked into whatever stance that is.
Okay.
So, like, if you do two-handed, you don't get the benefits of a shield from that, basically. But I don't think we've run into any issues so far.
So, for my armor, it says it has 18 AC, right?
Yes.
And then it says that while wearing the armor, you gain +1 bonus to AC, which would be 19, right? And then
the demon armor?
Correct.
Yes, that would be 19. Yes.
And then I have proficiency in heavy armor, so that would be an additional bonus, right?
Proficiency, you don't add your proficiency bonus. That just means that you can wear it without experiencing
don't get
disadvantages.
Got
yeah.
it. Okay,
Yeah.
and then the shield then goes on top of that.
Yes.
The fuck? You got a
Plus
22
3.
AC?
Yeah, he's got 22 AC, but enemies are getting like +9 to hit, so
Yeah, I thought I was stacked with 17 AC.
you're a berserker, man.
You get half damage from everything, and you have 75 HP.
It doesn't
What are you complaining about?
I need more, okay?
I don't know how the fuck Odin got to that much. You know, holy crap.
He got that much because demon armor gives like a base 19.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're in heavy armor, Odin, right?
Oh, also, Odin,
Oh,
you should be adding your dex
No,
to
'cause you're
that
in the-
as well.
Dex modifier?
Yes, your dex modifier adds onto your AC. It should.
What the fuck? I thought your con...
Yes.
Oh no, your con adds to your HP.
Constitution's HP, dexterity is AC, so Odin actually has like 24.
I think
You never get hit.
Eternal, you're just being a crybaby just because you got
not.
hit by a.
Can we
just
keep talking
because you
about
just
my
got
AC
hit by
little bit
a dragon.
So you can like dig up some more AC points that I'm missing.
I got hit once.
No, that's what I thought.
All of my health.
You can
was
we can check
terrible.
later, but I'm pretty sure that dexterity doesn't add to heavy armor modifier. It's only for
really?
medium armor. Yes, I'm
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Let me
pretty
check,
sure about this. Because if not,
no, stop talking now. I
mean,
my mind.
I thought
no,
it was...
I'm not like I'm just saying that because it's actually broken on dwarves because dwarves have no penalty from wearing the wrong type of armor.
Oh
right?
yeah, no, you're right.
Oh,
Subtract
yes.
that -2.
Precisely, yeah, because you can make a dwarf
Alright.
level 1 with
So
like
22.
19 dex
It's
and you have
22.
like
It's 22. Yeah, it's 22.
because if not, you can get a dwarf level 1 at like 30 AC.
Andrew-
It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's impossible.
No, I mean you could already stack AC level 1 if you like choose Torton as a class, which is like a turtle race, and they get
What
like
the
a
fuck?
it exists. Torton, yeah, you can get like 33 AC at
How the
level
fuck
1,
do I
which is
type
just
that? I keep getting twerk.
it's completely not necessary because nothing's going to hit you at 33 AC. On the
So,
downside, though, you're inside your shell, so you can't really do anything. But it's funny.
We just haven't met an enemy with like heat metal, so
Yeah, because if someone uses heat metal on Odin, you can't really take off your armor ever. So
Alright, we still got...
Probably
Wait, that
decomposing
race is
at this point.
OP.
Anyways, it's a new day. Orza meets you guys, and she's got a bag, and she's got like a couple of books clutched in front of her like this, and she's like, I'm ready to go, I guess.
No, you need steel. There's no way you're going out and going to be able to live through all the dangers we've been going through.
I mean, that's true, but I don't really know how to defend myself.
Hey, Steely, can you make armor for Orza? Some really good steel armor.
What?
Steel armor!
You want to peel the farmer?
Make steel armor!
Oh, okay. He just like, okay, Steely, you call your dad by his first name?
no, his last name.
That's even weirder. But he brings out like a set, just kind of like, and he puts it on Orza, who immediately just kind of falls to the ground.
Now you're ready.
It's heavier than I thought it would be.
I think we're good to go.
I can't
Alright.
do this.
You're gonna have to carry her.
Nah, she's a strong orc. All orcs are strong.
No, wait, I'm not. And you guys start walking away as she's trapped underneath all this armor. And that's the fade out to Brazili. She'll tag along, don't worry about it, but she can't wear armor. She's not trained in anything. So we're done with Brazili. I have on this landing page, you got a couple of things that you can do. You can go back to Kars, which is the main quest. You could try talking with the Sword Clan, which is like sort of a side thing that they mentioned briefly, with the different orc clans that are around. Of course, there's always the option of pursuing Inge, if that's something that you want to do as well. So why don't you guys go ahead and decide what your next course of action is, and we'll take it from there.
So we know there's someone coming up. Well, someone or something coming up. And we know that the town is horrible to defend, right? I think we established that last week. So it's probably time to think about a evacuation plan. Probably we could ask Steely? Or yeah.
Steely is like long gone.
Oh,
like he ran away.
Do we have a organizee Steely we can talk to?
Organizing Steely? Well, I'm not entirely sure what his specialty is. He just kind of does like, organized stuff, but I don't think he's proficient in like evacuation.
Man, you know your village more than I do. How do we get everybody out of here? Because we need to evacuate a village, right?
Maybe. I mean, we could have them like evacuate to Shizog, where the Sword Clan is, but we have to get like the Sword Clan's permission. So,
What is this about someone coming? Are we talking about Inge?
oh yeah, Inge probably will go and destroy everything at Brazili. So we're just preparing stuff.
Is this based on anything, or are you just kind of guessing?
Oh, Reddy and Stormy said that Inge made them try to kill us. So
yeah.
Wheelie, I don't know you very well, but I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible. Reddy and Stormy are not very smart.
Damn.
That like Steely clan thing?
Damn.
Is that like a whole Steely
Not-
clan thing? Or is that like them thing?
No, it's people
Wheelie's like
here.
smartest guy I've ever.
What?
Trust what he says.
Orza does not answer that question.
So, Wheelie, if I recall, there was megaphones that were drawn on top of all the buildings, or that were put on top of all the buildings.
yeah,
Could we talk to Lady Steely to make a announcement to the town if she thinks that the town's in danger?
you have to get Lady Steely's permission first, I guess. And even then, she says that evacuation is not possible because, I mean, it's just there's a lot of issues if you're going to like evacuate people, and then you have to consider the after effects of it. Not to mention, everyone in Brazil is like incredibly tunnel visioned. That's why I suggested that we had them evacuate to. We get the Sword Clan's permission so that everyone from Brazil could evacuate there.
The biggest issue, I mean, I know, I just joined this group, I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't say anything.
You're a Steely member. You can talk all you want.
I mean, the biggest issue is just where would they go if you want them to evacuate?
What's the next town to us?
Shazag would be the closest.
What if
We can
Karths
see if
and
they
the sword
have open spots.
We're not having a Steely clan go to Kars. They're freaking
No.
racist. They're freaking racist towards orcs.
I'm saying, what if we have the Sword Clan and some people from Kars come over here? Strength is better in numbers, especially if there's going to be attacked.
The same people in Kars Super Bros, like, making a war.
Hey man, if people are all going to die, you'll be surprised how many times people will rise up together for a common good.
Yeah, because cars might be next.
You do understand that if
There are
they
such
go to
things as
war, people.
alliances.
You do understand that if people go to war, people from Kars will die. So.
But people will die on both sides if they don't do anything together.
Wait, let me get this straight. We're trying to unite them to fight together instead of doing an evacuation plan, correct?
If it comes down to it. I mean, then we'd have to evacuate Kars as well.
Right, and where are all those people gonna go? In
I'm
cars?
just worried that they'll just get in the way.
So, can't really seem to find a how to protect both towns. Why don't we just take the fight down?
We could.
Well, do you know where she's at?
We don't even know where she is, besides, like, the ruins that we don't even know.
We can
That was
talk.
a big thing. I thought I told you. That
Did you mark it on the map?
Speak up, little girl!
That's Odin, remember when we met at the bar?
I do.
Like literally yesterday?
Yeah.
I have a pretty good feeling. Where she might be.
I mean, it's a feeling, right? Or do you know for certain? Because there's a lot of lives.
Is there someone we can talk to about it?
We should go see Psychic Seal.
Can we talk this?
Fucking god.
Get our palms read. Use some tarot cards. They'll lead us in the right
Steely?
direction.
Can I go therapy, Steely? And
Yeah, I want to get my palms read.
Go Psychic Steely. You should have all the answers.
I want to know my future.
oh wait, there's still a girl I have to heat who's almost dead, right? Let me think about this. You guys continue.
You have like candles at the girls, and you just like said raw healer or whatever. So
No, I said I was gonna come back. I was using a evasive maneuver. That's what doctors do all the time.
Yeah, you gotta go heal that little girl. Right. I don't know what was wrong with her.
Actually, if I don't have a way to heal her, I can let her die and then res.
Yeah, it's always fun letting kids die. That's
You're
cool.
the best doctor ever.
The best.
It's terrible.
The best doctor.
Instead of healing them, just kill them and bring them back to
I don't
life.
have anything for her illness, but I have a skill to res her.
Oh man.
Alright, all in favor of going and tracking her down?
Tracking her down? What?
Not the girl, though.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna go get that girl, or we're gonna kill her ourselves.
Or kill her dead. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Does the girl have a name?
Sick girl.
I think it's
Steely.
Sticky, yeah. Sicky Steely. Yeah.
Her name's not Suki Steely, it's Sushi Steely, guys.
Oh.
Why do you guys keep making up names of like people from the Steely clan?
Healthy Steely.
But do you have a psychic, Steely?
No, there's only like there's only like two magical people from the clan.
Damn.
Wait, there's no psychic Steely? I wanted to get my palm read.
You're what?
Maybe we can consult the shaman.
Maybe
Oh my God,
shamans.
that's a good idea.
I guess.
Damn, let me think about this.
Shaman Steely might.
You mean Healy Steely?
Steely.
Yes, Healy Steely.
There's only two magical people in the entire clan.
Is it just Alchemy Steely and Healy Steely?
No, it's
Alchemy Steely.
the person I don't want to name.
Oh yeah, Voldemort.
Oh.
A portal opens up
Steely?
and a nose.
No.
Voices. Woo! It is Ganondorf, the boy who lived, come to die.
Oh, is it a combat?
If we're fighting Voldemort, I'm rolling initiative. I'm exciting as fuck.
Is this the one shot?
We just have to go gather the Deadly Hollows.
All of you are actually the Horcruxes.
Oh, damn.
Spoilers.
What'd you call me?
Well, don't we?
That's...
Isarya, don't we also need to go back to Kars to let them know about what's going on?
Yeah, that way we can let them know that they may be willing to open up
So if we know where,
diplomatic negotiations or talks.
so we have an idea where Inga is.
No.
Did we split up?
Maybe
Well,
maybe the
yes, I do
sorcerers know.
have an idea.
Orza, can you mark it on the map, please? If you know.
If that's what you wanted, then I can. She points out a pretty prominent cliffside structure, Wheelie, by the name of Ukpiriov. And she says, if my history is correct, this was where her orc clan used to be.
Where is it?
On the map?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot there was a map here.
Yeah, I have a world map.
There's a map here this entire time!
Okay, I forgot I added, alright? Give me a break.
What the?
It's gonna be like right here.
I think I got something. Sorry, I was I was reading all my spells.
So that's like the opposite direction of where Kars is. Kars is what?
It's about 4
Isarya?
days. Yeah, it's about 4 days.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
We
run
don't
to
know
the
if
little
they've
girls
started
before my
traveling or not yet.
I'll run to the girls' house before my companion leave.
The sick girl?
Yeah. I'm running to the
Okay.
girl. I think I have a plan.
Okay, well,
I have a
the dad's like, "Oh, you're back. We weren't expecting you. Wait, did you figure out what was wrong?"
A magician doctor never reveals its secret. Yeah. Yes.
I need to stop breaking character, but
I think I have a plan. Okay, so I'm assuming she's really injured, right? Probably. It's been a few days, right?
I mean, I guess internally, yes. She didn't like break a leg or anything.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk up next to the girl or the boy. I don't judge. I'm gonna cast. Where's Fireball? No.
Wait, are you gonna kill her?
No.
How you bring people
No,
back?
no.
That would
Gotta
fix
kill 'em
things.
first.
That would fix your
That
problem.
would fix things. Okay. So I'm gonna cast Cure Wound because I'm assuming she lost a few hit points along the way. I just have to make sure I click on the right skills. So I'm gonna heal her for 13. I don't know how much health she has. And then wait for it. This is where it gets juicy. I'm gonna test out the spell that may or may not work, but I'll give it a go.
Oh, you should have her draw a card.
Oh my god!
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot about it too. I don't want to
the
think about
actual
it.
magician doctor, you come in with your deck of magic.
Ta-da!
Pick a card. It may
Here's your
fix
deck of
you,
healing.
or we could ruin your life
Maybe I can get rid of
forever.
the shitty cards, and then I can draw like the good ones. Okay, yeah, that's the skill I'm using to try and heal her. I don't even know
Well,
if that spell does anything.
Okay, listen, your cure wounds closes like physical wounds or internal hemorrhaging. She didn't
Mhm.
have any of that, but your lesser restoration, her breathing slows down, the redness of her skin decreases, her fever goes away, almost instantly, and then she was sort of like heavy breathing in her bed, but now she's sleeping quite soundly.
Damn, so you're telling me that I healed someone?
Dude,
There is a first time for everything.
this
Actually, I was a healer before, but my village was burned by
you.
fiery man, and then I joined their cult because I didn't know what else to do. So I think this brings Pog back to a time where he was a good boy, like way back. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know how it
Wow.
manifests itself in his body. Probably sweaty a little bit. I don't know.
Redemption arc.
you get a little boner.
I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
So it
sure.
did happen.
Why?
For sure. For sure.
Got a little half chub. Congrats.
That's actually that's the normal dwarf response to feelings
Yep.
of nostalgia.
Oh, I healed somebody. Ooh.
That's what they're all.
Where's Koi? And her hut.
She's listening in.
Alright, so yeah, I think it's gonna take
No,
Pog
just
back
like-
to a time where he was
I've
a good
never seen magical healing in. Can I just? He
I
pulls
thought you
out.
were about to say something else.
How can I ever repay you, Hildebert Pog?
Can you just he hands you 150 gold.
150?
Yeah.
Damn, okay. Damn, I can start a business from this. Alright, I'm gonna high five the dad. And
He was not ready for it, and you sort of smack him in the neck.
okay, I'll cast Cure Wounds.
On the dad.
That'll be another 150.
Wait, no, that's not. Wait, is this the U.S. healthcare system?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, it is.
No, this is Brazilian.
Oh
No, I
shoot,
think,
you're right. It's worse.
So one of my
You,
companions were thinking about leaving, so I'm definitely just, I'm gonna high five the dad, hit him in the forehead, probably, my bad, and I'll just run, and I'll be really happy with my half boner, and I'll rejoin my group. That'll be it.
Okay. Yes. Great. Excellent. Oh my gosh.
Could have been worse. I could have used Fire Elemental. So
I guess it would have solved her sickness.
Fire does purify everything.
yep, that's the end of my turn. I'm joking. We're not. Yeah, I'm gonna join back the group, and then they probably can do some RP right now. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. What is your guys' plan? Or you can keep discussing.
We're right now is like Inge or Kars, so
I think we should build a ship and chase down Inge.
We could literally
Steely's-
just walk. We could just walk over there,
Yeah, but everybody would be expecting that.
Are we strong
True.
enough to fight Inge right now, though? That's the question.
Nope.
Are we what? Strong enough to fight her? I mean,
Odin, use your little thing you got. Your
I don't think you can
Um,
observe her right now,
but he did observe.
but that was before he leveled up.
big rip.
She cast Time Stop, a 9th level spell.
So you're
You
saying
guys know
there's
that
hope.
much.
I think we should go to Cars first. You're attacking me. I think we should go to Cars first.
Ganondorf is being attacked.
Yeah, by a 4-year-old. That's terrible. Getting attacked and mauled. I think we should go to Cars first, and we might be able to get some assistance. Maybe there might be some people there that know about Inge. Who she, or what she is.
I do still have that dragon head to convince them that we solved the dragon problem, so...
Yeah?
Wait, that's some extra money, right?
It's worth like... 100 gold, but maybe it'll cost more. Maybe I'll sell it more at cars.
Yeah, I should have become a forged cleric. Damn.
Didn't think it through.
Nope.
Well, I don't mind going back to cars.
Yeah, same. Can I use my I forgot the name.
Glider?
Yes, thank you. Forgot the name.
Well, it's gonna be kind of hard because it's like upwards.
Yeah, but I can light a huge fire.
Yes, well, you could
It's gonna
certainly
air balloon
try.
this thing again.
guys, I have my bees.
Oh,
Bees are gonna carry us.
can we please do this? Can we please do this?
I'm in.
What I think
This seems great. I'm in.
I don't see how this could go wrong. How much can a bee carry?
Can you polymorph one of us into an eagle and we'll just carry?
I can only polymorph
gliders?
so I only have one spell slot, and they're both level 4, so I can only do one or the other. Plus, I don't think I can polymorph anyone. Or actually, so if it's based off of their level, I can technically make them into CR7, right?
Yes, you could make them very powerful.
Shit, I can't even do that. What the fuck?
But we have teleportation scrolls, don't we?
Oh shit, we do. Wait.
Yeah, I just thought about this.
still
We have
have
a
them, Odin?
bunch.
Did we? I thought we used them all. We traded them all back to Air Springwell.
We might have. I don't remember. We might have.
We can go back to Greenhorn and get some, and then teleport back up here.
That's like a week away. That's so far.
Not with
Why would-
Satan Scroll.
Why would we go to Greenhorn? Why would we go to Greenhorn and then teleport to Kars? But we could literally just like go to Kars by walking, and it'll still take less time.
We can always go back
How
to talk
long
to
did-
Alchemy Steely, right? Because that person have scrolls stuff. They might have teleportation scrolls.
That would be Scrolly Steely, right? Where is Scrolly Steely?
His twin brother.
Yeah,
Scrolls of teleportation are not a common item. Do you remember how Springmite got those?
by being a jerk. Yes.
Smuggling
Nailed
kids.
it. That's how I remember it.
He was supplied by the cult, exactly.
Yes.
But we need to go smuggle some kids.
So we need a cult. Yes.
need to
So,
go
Eragon, where would we
exactly what I
find
got
these types of scrolls? Or do you know how to make one?
I don't think.
Yeah. I can light stuff on fire.
Let's just do the bee. Let's just do it with the bee's
Yeah,
idea
let's
from
just do the
Eragon.
bee idea.
I can't believe that's the best plan we have.
Eragon, what was your bee idea?
Oh, we're doing it.
So either I don't know if I can So the options are I can polymorph something or someone into something that can like fly, but I can only polymorph people into beasts, and I'm not really sure what beasts fly.
You can only polymorph them into bees?
I think so, yeah.
You could try. I know that there's a big bird, a rock.
So I can summon them to level 7, or like do up to level 7, and a rock's a level 11 or CR 11.
Never mind.
It's not even a beast. It's a gargantuan monstrosity.
Never mind.
Oh, if I can only do a dragon. No, I mean we can do the bee thing.
I think I'll walk.
You can do a dragon?
They have to be a beast.
I know. I know. I wish it could be a dragon.
I'm just gonna walk.
Yeah, I'll just go for a walk. Honestly, I can't think of a way the bee plan doesn't backfire on me.
What do you mean? Is they're gonna transform to?
How much can a bee carry?
No, they're gonna transform into giant insects of themselves.
Oh, and we can all ride.
Oh, like the movie Journey to the Center of the Earth. I'm in. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Seen the B movie.
Look at the example.
Dragons.
Yeah. It says, for example, if you transform a bee, a giant version might have the same statistics as giant wasp. Did you put that, Josie?
Oh, whoa! I didn't.
Wow.
That's
funny.
kind of weird, but that's there because I was.
Alright.
know.
That's
Yeah.
fate. Let's do it.
It's
Ryan
fate,
Giant
really.
Bees.
Well, again, I think going up to that, you can only technically do 5, but I guess they can carry multiple people.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay,
Flinty and I are small, so we can share one.
that's true. Well, Flinty's taking shooting lessons and also working off a case of diarrhea, so.
Yeah.
So there's 7 of
She'll
us.
join you
will
at some
meet us
point.
there. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
then we just need 2 people, or like 4 people to ride as duos. I think. No. I can't do math.
We have 8 people. Flint 9, so 7 people. 1 person will be by themselves, and the other 6 will be
Also, you
partnered.
could have me and Isarya just jump on a bee. Could bring that bee way up, and then we can just glide.
Oh yeah.
Then you can use the same bee to like get someone else.
You're right. That's
Yeah.
smart.
That's big boy. Yeah, I guess we do that. So we would only need what, 4 bees?
Well, I just need a caterpillar cocoon though.
Oh.
You can find one. You
So
go
we, have
around.
to go, so we have to go in the forest no matter what. So we could just walk.
No, I'll scavenge. I'm sure there's something there.
No, you'll definitely some of this stuff you just find lying around. You find. I think you're in the wilds. You find a caterpillar cocoon, and you crack open your jar of bees. I guess. I'm gonna need you to make a animal handling check because these are neutral bees. They're not aligned to you.
Oh shit. Oh no. Okay.
We have to
Nice.
animal handling
Alright.
for each one that we're riding too.
No, this is just to make sure you can get control of the bees because they weren't like aligned bees. They were just random bees that were in a jar.
Oh, he took them out.
Yeah. All right. You do some bee stuff. I don't know. Yeah. You do that, and then they do that thing where it's like kind of unnerving, but like they just like kind of conglomerate on your arm and just chill there.
Like on my arm, like tiny bees. Ew.
Oh yeah. Well, they're fat. They're fat bumblebees.
Okay. So I mean, I just cast my spell on them.
Okay.
Your salt bay. You're sprinkling it on.
Make a
Buzz
strength
bust
saving
get
throw.
bigger. What? Oh shit. Okay.
Oh.
Eragon, these bees grow to giant size, and you are immediately crushed to the floor as they are on your arm.
Loses his arm.
Squishy.
I have
No,
actually.
you are embarrassed, but nothing else happens. You take some pride damage.
Okay. I'll
They're
remember
still
this.
they are still like the dog that's sort of used to be a lap dog, but have far outgrown that. It's like that, but many bees, 5 bees on your arm.
Sweet. Alright. Alright, guys. Well, our rides are here, so. Take a pick. Take your pick.
I'll take one of the bee.
I want the
Someone ride with me?
cute one.
I'm gonna jump behind a hill dwarf pog.
Oh wait, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, so you can jump with me on the bee, and then I can just take off with my glider, and then you can finish the ride with the bee. There we fucking
There we go.
That's
We got it.
Okay.
Oh.
If bees could sweat, the one that you guys are riding definitely starting to struggle a little bit, but it's okay. It gives you a little reassuring insect thumbs up.
Oh, okay. What? Okay.
It just like flips its antennas or something.
Some, yeah. But the antennas just go.
I don't know bee language. But you guys take off with your bees. The one that has Odin is a little slower. But it gets there eventually. You guys gain altitude, and I guess at this point, Pog, you're gonna take out your glider.
Yep.
All right, and you just kind of fall off, and it's a very idyllic flight. The skies are sky blue. There's a couple of clouds scattered here and there, but you all sort of just fly into Kars. On giant bees. We're not gonna worry about the fact that this spell only lasts for 10 minutes, and this trip lasts more than 10 minutes.
How will the public react to seeing giant bees, though?
Yeah, that's the real question. Where do you want these guys to land, Eragon?
Well, let's look at the place. Scroll out.
I really wish there was a fade out. That's not the right one. Here we go.
Let's go to the public baths. Bees like water, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it's morning. Alright. Boys and girls, go ahead and drag your tokens just onto the public baths. Isarya, you can see Eva, who's just kind of out walking, and you see her look up, and there's just these giant bees, and you don't hear anything, but you can imagine that she's just going like...
Gonna wave at her.
She does not see you, because you are high up. But yeah.
Where are the tokens?
There's a lot of... The public baths are up here. There's a lot of commotion, as a bunch of giant bees with riders just like descend onto the public baths. And people are sort of like just like, are you landing directly in the water?
Yes.
All right, people are like rushing out of this bath like there was a shark in it. Pog, you're also gliding over top. You just like gliding down like an angel to the earth awaiting
that's
you.
one way to put it. I mean, I guess.
Okay.
I think it's more vertical for my character.
And
More
you
like
all
this.
just... Yeah. You all land very calmly into this now mostly empty pool of water.
Because Odin fell in it?
Well,
And all the water
empty of people, not of water.
Oh, okay.
And your bees are very sleepy, and they shrink back down. The spell very conveniently wears off at this moment.
We're back.
Thank you, Eragon, for the bee ride.
Oh, no problem. I've always wanted to do that.
Pass his little bee back so he can put it in the jar.
I will name it Beely Steely.
Oh, can we each name our own bees then? Like, will I be able to tell?
Oh, you can put a little dot on them.
With what?
You see a couple of sorcerers run over, their hands blazing with magical energy. And you see Xeris sort of yelling, like, everybody stay calm, it's fine, we have the situation. And Eva and Xeris are there, and they're just looking at the notable absence of bees, and they see you guys, and they sort of sheath their magic. And Eva says, okay, that's one way to make an entrance.
It was the fastest way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have
Maybe-
version planned that I didn't hear because I was healing someone, but someone will tell you.
Maybe... Okay, well, that was cool. That's fine.
Surprise, we're back.
Welcome back. Yeah, how was your trip?
I show her that the dragon said.
You did
killed
that?
3 of those.
Yeah. All 3.
Very impressive. I'm pretty sure the matron will want to hear of that. Does this mean that things with Brasilia are good to go?
I don't know. I want to say yes, but there's still some apprehension, I think. Just gonna look towards Wheelie and be like, do you think Lady Steely would be open to it?
I think she would. It would depend on course, I guess.
And since Eva and I kind of talk straight to one another and we have that relationship, I'll be like, they don't really like us because some people are racist as fuck.
Sorry, say that again. I don't know why, like, for the DM, that sentence just didn't process in my head. Can you say it again?
I said they don't really like us because some of us here are racist as fuck.
There we go. 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 Yeah.
And they're hesitant to form an alliance or help out because of that.
It's definitely a little touchy.
Just get rid of them.
It's not that easy. Listen, well, whatever it is, the matron will probably want to hear of it at least.
Yeah, we can go talk to her. And sigh.
I know it's hard. You'll be fine. Come on.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna start walking that way.
Sounds good. You all follow?
Zeros, do you have any wheels and steels?
I don't. Do you need steel? Is that thing? Or...
The best steel on wheel.
I mean, you are always more than welcome to check out our market. But,
Get it up there. Put it on the ground.
I don't have any on me at the moment. That's what you're asking about? Alright, I'm getting stuff set up real quick.
Okay.
There's a wild rodeo show going on at my house right now.
Yeah, apparently.
Both on a laser pointer, and the dogs are going.
Oh man.
Bunker.
Bunkers.
He thinks it's hilarious, which it is, but it's like a cat with a laser pointer. They're all over the place.
At the entrance, the guard tries to stop Wheelie from entering again. But you hear a hushed conversation happen between Eva, Xeris, and this guard, and he sort of steps aside.
I'm gonna put the dragon head on him.
You said on him? Alright.
Okay.
Make a dexterity check, I guess. That's a save. So you rolled. Okay. You pull out the dragon head as if to slam it on his head, and he very quickly sidesteps and draws his spear. And you hear him mutter, "I knew you orcs were good for nothing."
I'm gonna turn to the guard and be like, "We're not gonna take long. Can you not?"
He just tried to attack. Did you see this? Did you not see what just happened?
That look you gave him.
You stopped me first. I'm just retaliating with self-defense.
I'm just... What sort of... Can I get some backup here?
I mean, your self-defense is just being racist, so...
Two more guards come up and start to attempt to restrain you, Wheelie.
I'm gonna ready an attack. I'm gonna swing at the first person to touch Wheelie.
With what?
Um.
My crossbow.
All right. Give me a second.
How about we just try not to kill people?
Can I shoot my crossbow first?
Give me one moment.
Ava and Xeris, they tried to attack me first, you know.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Alright,
God.
fine. Jesus Christ.
I have
Well-
an advantage on initiative.
You guys know what to do.
I'm just happy it's not me who started it.
Don't forget to select your characters.
Oh, that was a juicy roll.
Wow, that was a max roll.
Was it?
Didn't
Oh
even
yeah, it was.
bolt in my crossbow.
Can you put in my initiative, please?
These
Did
people
you
in
not
cars-
click?
So
people
do
in
we
cars are so sensitive.
do we have a surprise round because we know that Odin's doing something dumb?
Like we can
No,
predict it
I
at this
don't
point.
think you have a surprise round.
Damn.
Let me roll something for Eva and Xeris.
I'm going to throw my Pokeball and release Sebastian.
Okay, yes, go ahead and do that.
Oops.
What
misclicked.
music do we have for this? Silly.
Got some good old Calliope music.
Calliope?
Yeah. Noxious circus music.
I can hold on, wait. There's stuff by Incompetech. What's dumb here? Let's see. I don't. Oh, let's do this one. This one's interesting.
Yeah, that's perfect. I'll take that.
Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do. Is everybody in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's everybody. Okay. So here's the setup. You guys are walking wheelies towards the rear. Odin, you draw your crossbow, I guess. Go ahead and make an attack roll. You get the surprise round. Just you, though.
Oh, out of ammo?
Just kidding, guys.
Oh,
A little bang sign pops out of my crossbow.
It just does.
Yep, that's exactly what happens. But the guard flinches.
Gotcha.
Okay, I guess first in the order is Galadriel. So these guards are sort of... So here's the situation. There is a white dragon head that's just sort of like on the ground. It's just like... It's just yeah, it's here. It's dead. It's got its little horns. That looks like a minotaur head, not a dragon head. Yeah, it's breathing fire, surprisingly. Would you know it? I guess it's Galadriel's turn.
Okay, can I, like,
Eva
ready
and
an
Xeris
attack?
turn around and they're like, "Can you guys chill?"
They're attacking me first! This is police brutality!
No, this is not you. What were you doing?
I just wanted to show them that we killed the dragon.
You tried to smash it on his head.
I wasn't informed by the DM on how big this dragon head is.
Yes, Galadriel, you may prepare an action.
Okay, can I prepare one for each turn that I would have, or should I just move my turn down? Does that make sense?
Why don't you tell me what you're trying to do first?
Okay, so I want to prepare Hunter's Mark to mark the first person that, the first enemy that makes an attack.
Okay.
And then I also want to ready my longbow.
Okay, I don't think you can do all of that. But you can say your longbow is out if that's what what you mean.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, but you're getting ready to cast Hunter's Mark as soon as somebody lays hands. I get that. Okay. Hog, what are you doing? Nobody here really looks like they want to cause bloodshed. But things are definitely tense.
I think I'm just gonna look the guards in the eyes, which is a contradiction because there's 3 of them. But I guess I'll phase out quickly, and I'll just fucking walk off like a champion.
You just walk away.
2,
okay.
3,
yeah,
4,
that works.
5, 6.
You're sort of running instead of walking.
I'm definitely just.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sure.
You start sprinting down the alley. No, that's fine.
I just I wanna walk casually. I don't want to be running. So if I have to do half movement to walk casually, I will do so.
Yes, that's good. That's going.
There we go.
Be
Half movement, walks casually.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Was it my turn?
Odin, it's Odin. It's your turn. You just banged a guy, and you're like, "Haha, it was a prank, bro." Just kidding.
I did what to a guy?
You banged him.
Congrats.
Oh man.
Guess we need to
I'm
flip
going
the
to just walk next to Steely and just put my hand on my axe and ready my shield. And I will just use that for reaction, waiting for somebody to swing at Steely.
Roll intimidation. Okay.
Very scary.
Yeah, you definitely look pretty intimidating. The guard that Wheelie attempted to, I guess, put this head on, kind of backs away, and he looks young, inexperienced, definitely a little afraid. And he sort of looks at the other guards, who look similarly unprepared for such a confrontation. And the guard that was trying to prevent Wheelie from walking in sort of calls out to Eva and Xeris, and he's like, can you just keep an eye on them or something? And Eva and Xeris very briskly walks over next to you, Wheelie, and she says, "Yes, we will, and they'll be very well behaved, right?"
My character is just gonna wink. You betcha.
Just don't be racist.
Oh my god.
Is that a hard thing to ask for?
Do
I tall order?
I legit thought you were gonna kill a man.
I don't kill guards. What?
Not you.
Well, good. That's what I wanted them to think.
Oh,
I bet you they won't do that again.
Gosh, don't give me a heart attack. Don't. You guys are shuffled away and very hush hush. Don't start shit. What is wrong with you?
He started first.
You.
Yeah.
It's not my fault that we killed a dragon and they got scared of us just because we were strong enough to take down 3.
I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. I don't think most people are going to take kindly to having a dragon head literally smashed on them.
This town is literally protected by a dragon.
I think that makes the threat more real.
I don't see how it. I don't see the correlation.
The
You
negative
guys.
intelligence.
Yep, there's a somewhat large crowd that has gathered. And you guys sort of walk into the council chambers for the doors close behind you.
I will take back the dragon head.
You... Too late for that. It's just on the streets now.
It was a gift.
It was a
Yep.
gift.
It was a gift.
But, yeah. You guys walk on in. People inside are not necessarily
Wait.
aware of what has happened.
Why did we come
What's
here again?
To talk to the matron.
Oh. Sorry, I was healing someone.
That entire time?
I didn't hear the conversation. I've been trying to get back, but every time I asked, they fucking ignored me. So Dwarf Pog has no fucking clue why we're here. You just found out.
Oh.
Because you were
Oh, you're
healing
not
someone
here?
while they were making the plan, yeah.
Oh. No, you landed in the pool.
Oh yeah, I was following on a bee because I thought it was exciting, but I didn't know why we were going back.
That's true. Well, anyways, the entire council's not assembled, as you can tell. It's missing 2 people. The matron's there, and she's sort of just in front of this table, reading some stuff, poring over some things. Jeffem as well. Gwendor is kind of just chilling in his seat. And the doors open as you guys go inside, and you are met with looks. And there's a sort of... Jeffem and the matron are discussing something about... You can't quite tell. It's probably some political or strategical thing. And the matron looks up, and she says, I was told that you left to begin negotiations with the orc clans.
Yeah, and they are open to it, but they're worried about people not being accepting of them.
Are they now?
They are stoked.
Isarya, why don't you go ahead and roll either deception or persuasion based on how you think Isarya presents this phrasing. Does she really believe that, or is she trying to... Okay. Okay. The matron says, I find it hard to believe that... Well...
I mean,
open
that's
to
like
negotiations, at least. Well, yes, I'm sure nobody likes to be discriminated against. That, of course, I understand, but I would appreciate it if you would be factual about the information you present.
That is factual.
I just
Really, we all-
got attacked for by police brutality.
Really?
It's not my fault that we killed a dragon.
By whom?
That we killed a dragon.
No, the person who attacked you.
The guard who attacked me.
That's very... Eva whispers to her, and she says,
We will get that sorted out for you. I must apologize on his behalf. That was very unprofessional and not representative of what we stand for.
Is that Eva or the matron talking?
That is the matron.
Okay. I think we also need to align ourselves with Brazili because we've got a bigger threat on our hands than just those dragons that came and attacked both of our
Explain.
towns.
I see that you are quite capable. I suppose it is you I must thank for dealing with the dragons.
It was all of us.
Indeed.
And Weeby.
And
I
Weeby.
will. I do not know who that is, but I will be the first to admit that I underestimated you. So, congratulations.
Thank you. Do you happen to know who Inge is? Does that ring a bell?
Where's Orza, by the way? Was she like being discriminated as well?
Yes, she was. I don't even know who she rode with. But she was just like, "I'll."
Forgot her.
You already forgot already. Yeah, you left her behind at home. No, but she was kind of like, I actually forgot about her. But she, after seeing the altercation, she's like, I'll stay out. It's okay. I can wait out here. But sorry, what were we just talking about?
I asked the matron if she knew about Inge.
Yes, the name is familiar to me. What of it?
He may have done a thing.
Isarya?
I
I can
We may have
interject.
done a mistake.
Yeah, we
Found out I can res people.
Yes.
I take this to mean that she is not dead.
Well-
very much not.
That's how resurrection works.
Do you know her?
But it's not our fault.
It isn't.
We're victims here.
I know about her.
Yeah, it's Odin's fault.
Well,
He probably did something.
Isarya, you may relax. If you were expecting a scolding, you did the right thing to not engage.
Well, we didn't have a choice. She time stopped us and we...
Yeah, I think she thought we were insignificant.
For your sakes, you should be glad. Inge was, well, I suppose now is, a very powerful orc sorcerer who has been around, or at least so the history text would say, has been around since the fall of the ancient Elven Empire. Presumed dead, mostly due to the fact that that entire civilization, as well as the accompanying war, was entirely wiped out. But if she is alive, and I am not surprised given her prowess in dealing with the undead, well, did you come here with just a problem? Or are you suggesting something?
Well, we need to take care of her. I mean,
Do
I
we?
think she may be directly related to wheelies and cars.
We also don't know where to start, I think.
Yeah.
I am curious to hear your explanation about what her relationship would be with cars.
So we just came, we were in Elysia, and we got swept up by Kiavror to come over here, because apparently y'all needed help. But before that, Wheelie and I had a dream about this nasty high elf or elf that was trying to stop time? Or I don't know what, Josie, was it stopping time or molding the planes together, or getting rid of them?
He was. If you don't remember, you don't remember.
Fuck. He was doing a thing to do a thing to do a thing, but he did threaten Wheelie and my family and our city, our towns and stuff, that he would destroy them.
And is there a reason you didn't tell me this when you came first?
I forgot.
You guys are being assholes.
I mean,
Flasher a smile.
I mean, it's your guys' fault that Isarya doesn't trust you that much compared to Eva, so no offense.
Eva actually, very interestingly, is kind of giving you guys like a... and the matron is getting a little bit agitated, and she says, I would have your friends be very careful about what they say. They are foreigners. And by all aspects, they should not have a right to dictate how we run things here.
Is that an orc thing?
You can roll insight.
I will also roll insight.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, nat 20. Yeah, well, nat 20. Let me tell you all about what the matron's feeling right now. As far as you can tell, the matron herself doesn't have any overt dislike for orcs. But in terms of what is to be expected, she speaks very much from a place of power, from a place of authority, and she knows it. Yes, what she says about this whole thing about really foreigners don't and kind of shouldn't get involved as just the normal expectation. Yeah, you guys just kind of were already given special rights to even discuss directly with the council members. And she does think that a lot of the things you say are overstepping what you should be saying.
Alright, I'm gonna turn around and walk away and say, yeah, she's just one of those entitled assholes, and then just walk out.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to the rest of the group, but I'm gonna kind of grab Wheelie's forearm and be like, do you guys mind giving us a minute? Wheelie, can you stay? Because I think this directly involves both of us.
I mean, you gotta convince them.
Can I just stay just to be the, like, annoying third wheel?
You can stay.
Did someone say wheel?
Just display
Could be a fourth wheel.
display some semblance of etiquette.
I'm just gonna sit on the floor in like the Indian yoga position. I'm just gonna look at them.
Ready to raw.
Up. Yeah. Your height doesn't change much when you sit down on the floor.
That's very true. Very true.
Isarya, your friends make it very difficult to get official business done. If I am understanding you correctly, well, one thing on the agenda is discussing this treaty with the orc clans. I take it that you have had successful negotiations with those of the Steely clan. Hello, small child.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've talked about it, and they'd be open to it.
We will send a message, and begin discussion of open. We'll begin an open discussion very shortly, and for that, I must commend you for taking the initiative. Eva, from behind the matron's back, gives you a little, and puts her hands down before the matron turns around and sees it. As for this situation with this orc necromancer, what would you have us do?
Well, the orc necromancer was in control of those dragons, presumably, when we went there.
Indeed.
We just need information. We need to know where she hangs out. We need something to go off of in order to go find her.
That we can arrange. Jeffem. Yes. Oh, I guess. Okay. Well, do you have like sample or like anything relating to her that I can use?
There's a dragon head outside of this. Is this a palace temple thing, or?
It's not really a palace. It's just like an official place looking thing where official business is done.
We have a dragon head outside of this official business looking thing.
Was it one of hers?
Presumably one of her pets.
Okay, I'll go take a look at it. Jeffem walks out of the council. Okay. The matron says, well then, I suppose he will report back to you once he analyzes his findings. But, in the meantime... Isarya, may I speak to you privately? This
Yes.
is not concerning the safety of Kars or the orc clans. This is something else.
Okay. I'm gonna walk forward towards her.
Actually, Wheelie, was it?
Yeah.
You too.
Oh, okay.
She leads you both to a rear chamber, sort of out of sight, and the rest of you guys are left in the atrium, just hanging out. What was this dream that you had?
We saw like this ancient elf with like bright green eyes who threatened to destroy our home villages because he can.
You said he had bright green eyes?
Yeah.
Were they like these eyes, or?
No, just like green eyes all over.
Do you happen to know the name of this elf?
Eridol.
I do not recall anything about an Eridol. But seeing as you both had this same dream, yes? Very well. Thank you for this information, albeit a little delayed. I will... You mustn't let the common people know about this.
Are they like super racist against ancient elves, or?
That is not what they would break into absolute chaos, and it would be a nightmare to contain. I will relay this to the other members of the council. And
Do
we
you know
will...
something that we don't? I'm going to interrupt her.
I don't about Aradol, but with my understanding, and this is especially concerning because you both saw the same one, which further worries me. This is not some freak coincidence. This is something, there is some entity out there, this Aradol, that is very real and has decided to communicate with you. If he has this power, then his threats to Kars and Brasili are not ones to be taken lightly. I have no idea why he takes such interest in these towns. That is something I will have to puzzle out later. But I appreciate this information, and we will take the right steps to make sure that Akos is adequately defended.
And Brasili?
I will see what we can do about that. I think we first must begin our discussions of this alliance.
I agree.
Yeah.
Really, again, I apologize on behalf of our policing. That was quite unprofessional, what he did. Rest assured, it will not happen again.
And if it happens again,
there will be consequences.
I want to see it if it happens.
I'm not sure if I can grant you that right.
If it happens.
Well, many of our trials are open, so if it happens to fall on a date and time when you are free, you are more than welcome to sit in. In the meantime, thank you both again. Be careful out there.
Can I ask, like, what the other council members will do about this situations? With Inge and Aradol?
I do not know. I would hope they would be cooperative. Well, with regards to Inge, I do not know if I am willing to send that many sorcerers out with this looming threat of Aradol. Would it be wise to entrust that to you, or...
Yeah, I think we can handle it.
Very well. I leave that to you. Please do let us know at once that has been resolved. I am sure Jeffin will be back shortly with his information. With Aradol, we will do our best twofold duty to strengthen Kos's protection. Perhaps I will attempt to commune with Kiavror, although it has been quite some time since I have met with him. And we will see what we can do about the Orc clans. You two have done quite a bit for Kos. And I thank you for that. It is uncharacteristic for foreigners to even be here. Least of anything.
Perks of traveling.
I suppose it is. If there's one thing that you have become, it is most certainly wiser, Isarya. I hope one day you will return with that same wisdom to help us.
I agree.
Where did you come from?
I was hiding the whole time.
You should not be here.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
I think it is time for you to leave. Yes.
Oh, okay. Let's see ya.
Bye. We're just gonna walk out. Or I am.
Okay. All right. Well, Eva. Oh yes. Eva is just chilling there. He's hanging out with the dudes. What were you guys doing while you were waiting?
Is everyone outside with me?
I think you just left.
I did. I walked out of it.
Yeah.
I went and found that
You do
dragon's
see
head.
Jeffem come back in. Yeah. Orza's out there too.
Ours is the NPC.
Yeah.
I was like, who is that? Oh yeah, no, I remember. I guess I would have left, but I would have been trying to eavesdrop on the conversation or outside.
Yeah, there's definitely no way you would have heard that given the location, unfortunately. They were too far away, yeah.
Guess I just hung out by the door and guarded it.
Yeah. You do see Jeffem walk back in. He has some leaves of paper. Schleefs? He has some leaves of paper.
Shekels.
But shekels. Shekels is a unit of currency.
Yes, it is.
And he walks back. And he sort of walks to the group. And he says, okay, it was actually pretty easy once I got a hold of that, but you can just sort of trace the residual magic energy and then just do a little bit of divination magic, here and there. She is, and he points to that cliff that Orza suspected. You see, it's actually interesting, and he's saying that, like, she's not really moving much, unless she set up a decoy here, which wouldn't be out of expectations, since she's pretty strong. But this is going to be your best starting point, if that's something you want to take a look at.
Our next.
Yeah, I think so too.
Do you guys have, like, someone who has pet spiders? Oh wait, hold on. Does really know about the spider information?
I don't think so.
Spidery Steely.
I will not be petting any spiders.
Make
At
them
all.
grow.
Did Isarya tell everyone about the
He
spiders?
was there when... Didn't Orza tell us that, or did we learn that from the book?
You learned that from the book.
Oh, I think Flinty did say. You know what? Maybe not. I don't even remember.
Okay, scratch retcon what I just said then.
I mean,
She probably told us while she was on the toilet, though. Because we're like, hey, we're gonna go to the new place. And then she was like, guys, by the way, don't forget, spiders.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Sound effects.
So now we all know.
Yeah,
her
we could have
diarrhea?
discussed that on the way over.
No, we know about the spider thing. I'm assuming she told us. And Eragon
And I
can
didn't
turn
take
into a
notes
spider.
last week, so...
Well, I mean, Isarya, you were there when you learned it, so if you want, you can just tell them now.
Yeah, so... I know when Flinty and I were back in Brazil, we read up on Inge, and she is scared of spiders, and deathly scared of them. So we could
Eragon
probably
can-
use that to our advantage.
Eragon can do a lot of animal stuff, including summon spiders, and turn into one, probably, too.
I can make one of you guys a spider too.
We did talk about it, because I remember Eragon was saying that he could turn into one.
Yeah. We've seen it before. It was one of his best moments. You guys remember that? I remember
I
that.
know what you're talking
I remember
about.
that.
I remember that. That was amazing.
He was hungry and started a war.
Oh, man. I do remember that.
And was captured as a spider, fell asleep against a bone naga or something, and then, I don't know.
Yeah, and I like puked myself into a hamster ball.
Yep.
That was
That's
awful.
exactly what happened. The matron walks out and she says, to sort of the council, has anyone seen Mithrissa recently? And people are just kind of just like shrugging. She does turn to you guys, and you in particular, sorry, because you're leaving. If you see her, you inform her that she is required back at the council. I have no idea where she went.
When did you last see her? I'm a detective.
Are you now?
Can be anything you want me to be.
The last time she was here was approximately 2 days ago.
So long. That's not normal.
Yes, that is why I am asking for her whereabouts.
Right. How much gold if we make a rescue party and find her? Him.
I mean...
It's a she.
It's a she.
She's a... I won't say her, so...
So like 500, 1,000?
Yeah.
I'm not paying you if you forget it. Isarya, if you see her, you let her know that she's required at the council.
Okay. Has she been, like, shifting out of jobs lately? Because she didn't even attempt to do negotiations with Brazili.
She proposed war against Brazili. That's the opposite of negotiation.
Okay, it's that person. She doesn't really need to be found, to be fair.
Gwindor has done an excellent job of picking up the slack, but 2 days absence is abnormal.
Too abnormal. That's kind of suspicious, don't you think? Like, what if she's the enemy?
That, well, I would not go as far as to say that, but yes, it is suspicious.
Do you guys have sewers here? We're pretty good with sewers.
No. Yes, they do. Sorry, they have a bath. Of course they have a sewer system.
About it. Say.
Oh.
Unsanitary.
Shit on the street.
Yeah.
Just let the things rip down the mountain, I'm pretty sure.
Imagine not having any basic infrastructure when you're making a town.
Yeah.
Probably why the orcs are at war all this time. Just because they keep dripping their things on the bottom of the mountain.
Your first course of action is to deal with in-game. Mithrissa can wait.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, yes. If that is something you... And for that, you will be rewarded. I'm not giving you money for finding a lost child.
Lost child? Wait, hold on. Marissa's a...
No.
Marissa's a child?
He refers us all to that.
Wait. Is it the person that I saved
She's
him?
a bajillion years older than I am.
I don't...
Older than we all are.
You know, it's quite impressive that Marissa's a child, but I don't think that you should allow someone who's kind of naive in her ideas to be a part of the council.
Don't call her out, holy.
Damn, call her out with your -1 intelligence. Damn.
It's actually... I do have a 1 in wisdom.
I think it is time for you to leave.
Okay, see ya.
Okay. How do we start
But
with
she did not disagree with what you said, Wheelie.
I'm still leaving.
Gonna walk out before anything else happens.
He doesn't have any arrows anymore. I think we're good.
I put you in another initiative. Yeah. Orza sees you guys walk out. And she stands up, clutching that book to her chest. And she says, so...
They're open to negotiations.
Okay. That's...
And they're gonna send a message out to Brazili.
Yeah, I guess.
That's good. Did you ask about... Did you ask about Inge?
I point to the map where, like, the console, Jephram pointed at.
Yes. You notice that Orza can't help but smile, but she doesn't say anything. She's all giddy and stuff.
I should know where to start with this.
Good job,
That's-
Orsa.
We need some intel, or like, do we just go?
She doesn't say anything, but she does smile.
Oh, really helpful there.
Well,
What kind of
sorry,
smile are you talking?
that was in response to Isarya.
Oh,
What do you want to know?
wait, what's a good place to start with this enemy threat?
Problem.
Yeah.
Isarya.
Like, is there a spider cave nearby we can go?
Didn't we come to kind of bolster our forces? Because presumably we're too weak to fight her.
I asked you guys to go to the Sword Clan.
We could go to the Sword Clan too. I mean, she kind of, the matron kind of told Wheelie and I that they're not gonna tip their hands into this, that we can take care of it. But that Druid.
So the plan would be to bring the enemy to the village.
I don't think that's a good idea.
So they have to deal with it.
First off, how would we do that?
No.
Yeah,
I think, well, if you guys aren't going to help us or provide us with some numbers, then if they do decide to attack cars, then don't rely on us to help you guys out.
What she said.
Wait, if only my portal gun allowed, like, infinite travel distance.
Someone's salty.
So I can't do that because I have my family here, and I wouldn't
Just bring your
wanna
family.
leave them.
Is there
I do
someone in
have
the
to
town we
see
could talk
them.
to that could change the matron's mind, potentially? Or that's like good influence?
It would have
Oh,
been
yeah?
someone in the council.
It would not be someone in the council.
It would have been someone in the council.
Wait, I have an idea. I can. Hold on.
I'm gonna turn towards Eva and be like, "Hey, is there any way that you can vouch for us to have someone join us to go fight Inge? Because I don't think we're capable of doing it the way we are right now."
Why can't you just tell Eva to come with you?
Or you can come with us, Eva.
Oh, Isarya, maybe you can bring your family. Maybe they're like sorcerers who could help us.
I think I'm as far as I know, I'm the only one.
What are you trying to do here, Eragon?
So I have the actor feat.
Yes, you
and
do.
I also have polymorph.
Yes.
So I could act like one of the council members.
Polymorph can only turn into a beast.
What? Okay, maybe not.
One of
Never
them has a
mind.
bad attitude, so they can be a beast.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, close enough.
Okay, scrap that. I can. Well, I mean, I copied the boys, like, pretty much.
Eva actually looks
entirely.
around, sort of checking to see that, like, she's outside of earshot of anybody important, and she says, if we make it quick, I could come with you, like, go there directly. Could just open a portal there.
To the ruins or to the Sword Clan?
Well, if you're doing negotiations, I probably shouldn't go with you then.
Wait, so the ruins. What's the point with the ruins?
How did you?
Where Inge would be.
How do you know what the ruins look like to guarantee that we'd be there safely?
I mean, as part of our upbringing, we had to do some studies. History and geography and all that. I have a good idea of where it is. I could get you close if anything.
Isarya, you telling me that you left this organization when you could have learned like fast travel this entire time?
I am like the first one in decades
some
to
slack.
get this power, and
Isarya's pretty bright for her age.
So if we go to the ruins without friends, we just
have me.
Oh, we have you?
If we make it quick, yeah.
That's enough for me. Let's go.
I don't. That's not enough for me.
God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, we sounded like we were pretty skeptical about being able to win. Hey, you're telling me that we did this whole bumblebee ride thing and came all the way over here just so we could get one person to assist us,
Yeah,
and
guys.
get told that our like peacemaking is like a no-go for them? Like they're willing to make peace, but they won't do anything for it.
You should have the gate guards join us. Wink, wink.
Let's just intimidate them, honestly.
Pretty sure they die.
Odin,
Nah, I'm sure they're capable of enough.
have you studied Eva for about a minute yet, Odin?
I don't know. Ask our DM. How long have I been staring at this person?
At least a minute by my book. He should have figured out something.
Probably has high charisma too.
What do you want to know about her?
I want to know. Yes, like probably AC.
probably
So you're trying to-
Swish.
You get to know two things.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure
How
out.
does that work?
I'm looking
You
at
study
like
them
what.
forever? Like, can you like just keep repeating the study every minute and like gleaning new
Just
information?
do all
is that
of
how
them.
that works?
Your rules, man.
Doesn't really specify, to be honest.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And total class levels.
Okay, total class level higher than you. Total AC lower than yours. Although I think that doesn't come as a big surprise.
Yeah,
because you have
I
22.
guess that was a
Oh,
bad.
I didn't know we were
question.
gonna get vague responses from that. What the
Yeah,
heck?
it just lets us know whether or not she's great or not great.
She's
so
maybe
so she's
decent.
higher level than us, so that's something.
But she's a lower AC than you.
So she
which
can't take a
doesn't say
hit. Right.
Well, lower
She's
AC than
faster,
him
most
doesn't mean shit. He's got a
much.
fucking.
That's what I'm saying.
What's her level compared to Weeby?
I can't glean that information.
Yeah, you don't really know.
I mean,
So we need to
Yeah.
find a way to get them to cooperate, but we don't have a lot of time.
So we're still around by this bathhouses, right?
Sure, that's where you.
So
end up
are there
going, I
like
guess.
tables around the bathhouse?
Yeah, why not?
Eva, you look like a pretty strong person. I don't know how strong you really are. I want to challenge you to an arm wrestling competition.
you're challenging the person from the Mage Guild basically to an
Yes.
arm wrestling competition.
You're challenging
I didn't say it was a good idea. It's an idea.
I want to watch it. I want to watch it.
One way strength is not my strong suit. Am I allowed to use magic, or is that that's kind of
Yes.
cheating, isn't it?
Magic.
Oh, really?
Use any magic you have to buff up yourself in a competition strength.
Then that changes things. And on cue, as if it's something she's done before, Eva is surrounded in an orange glow that originates from her left hand. And she sits down and she says, "Ready when you are."
Right. Back. Stretch a little bit here and there. And I'm gonna go in rage.
You're doing a lot of prep for an arm. You're doing a lot of prep for an arm wrestle.
I'm gonna destroy the table. I'm going to go in rage for sitting down.
All right. Well,
Who's gonna be
would
the
one of you do the honors
mediator?
of counting us off?
I got it.
Climb up on the
All
table.
right.
I'm gonna stand on the table. I'm gonna put my hand over their hands.
Oh man, we could have used this.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, Ganondorf, you're making a strength check, I guess, with advantage. Is that right?
It would be double.
Double?
So I have advantage on strength checks. Already just for being freaking barbarian. I get also bonuses.
Manipulating objects thing?
Yes, yeah.
But I mean, she's not an object, she's a person.
Well, she put something on her left hand though, right? Or whatever it was. She's.
No, she's just channeling energy.
Oh, okay. All right, then it'll just
You're
be
arm
regular
wrestling
advantage.
her. You're arm wrestling her.
I didn't know she put something like on her hand. I guess I missed.
No,
that
no,
part.
she just imbued herself with power.
Okay.
I am going to roll a So she has +4 charisma, and I am going to roll charisma because she's using her spell casting ability modifier. Which is also going to be proficiency. So she has a pretty big proficiency to this. I want to see your rolls first.
So I was gonna use the all or nothing.
That's not well. I guess that would count, but doesn't that
The
defeat
D20
the
roll.
purpose? It's in place of a D20. Yes, that's true.
I guess
You
this
are
isn't a
more-
regular D20 though, is it? It's like a
No,
modifier
you flip
check.
a coin. You flip a coin, and it's a critical fail or a critical success.
I guess does that work with this though, or because it's a strength modifier roll, it's not just like a flat D20 roll?
No. You use a D20 to roll strength, so yes,
Oh.
this would work. Although it kind of defeats the purpose of this entire thing. Was
All right, I'll
demonstrating
just go
strength.
I'll go strength.
No, we can do it. We can do it. Do you want to do it?
It doesn't
cannot
sound
repair
any
broken
funny.
arms.
You ruined the fun of it.
150 gold.
Fun ruiner. Alright.
Sorry, I'm just
Fine.
saying it defeats the
That's the best I could have ever
You
done.
needed to be enraged.
You
I was enraged.
No, I mean like
That
arm
was
wrestle
the
recklessly.
worst.
Oh, recklessly arm wrestle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
So
he
Eva rolled a
18.
26.
Crush my fucking
Oh my
arm.
god.
Pretty fucking strong, guys. Pretty fucking strong. She's good for me.
No, describe the imagery, Josie.
Yeah, please
Well,
just mutilate my
Think of the
arm.
word picture.
Word picture, right?
She catches you. You have bad technique more than anything, but you get the feeling that even because like your wrist sort of just like rocked backwards, but you get the feeling that even if she didn't do that, yes, her magic prowess is very strong. Although she does say, "Do you want to go again?" Because that seemed.
Do you want a best
I'm gonna-
2 out of 3?
I'm gonna slap Ganondorf on the back and be like, "Good try. I think she's good. Let's get her on the road."
Is she willing to cooperate with orcs? This person, so we could maybe go back to the town to get some orc friends, and then go with a small companion.
She's arm wrestling
Well,
with me.
she says that like the orcs don't favor her since she is a member of the council. So
Yeah, but Eragon can turn her into like a
Again,
turkey
polymorph
or
doesn't.
goo.
It's not how polymorph works.
I really hope you're not implying that orcs are beasts.
No, I mean she doesn't have to be there for the negotiation. I don't know, man. Like if we have to make a choice between orcs and a good spellcaster, I'm picking this girl, and I'm gonna leave the I don't know warrior Steely or.
She's not a spellcast. Barbarian. Let's sit back down at the table and I'll go for a second round.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll again.
She has a +8.
She has a +8 because it's her spellcasting ability modifier, which
Did you
is
just
her.
roll a- Oh my
You're
god!
rolling poorly though. Yeah,
Very
it's her
dog.
charisma plus her proficiency. This
Oh,
one
yeah,
was
you
a
still won.
closer. This one was a closer fight, yeah, but this one was closer.
Won both times. Good for me.
I mean, let's go to the ruins then. I don't know.
Let's
I'll,
go to the ruins.
Yeah, we need a challenge
do
anyway.
it.
I want to reach out
There's
my.
no one else that we're gonna find, right? She doesn't want to cooperate. Like the orcs will not cooperate with her, so we have to make a choice.
Well, no, I don't think it's the orcs in this town are a little touchy with the council members.
Oh. But if we bring
Can't
you back,
imagine why.
Listen,
And when we do like a quest to appease them or something, you know,
Mm.
you can like get like a sacred item that means something for them, and then boom.
I mean, well, this isn't Skyrim, but
Brought you a
listen,
horn.
it is my dream someday when the matron is old and gone. You know, enact change from the inside. That whole thing.
wait, maybe that's.
It's a little slow, admittedly.
I mean, I'm sure we could find a way to speed it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're good at speeding things up.
Guys, I don't want the negotiations to literally get destroyed.
We intimidate them.
I was just saying. I wasn't saying. I was just saying. You know what I mean?
Just make the portal, Ava.
Where do you want me to go?
The ruins.
We can also go to Brazili Steely.
I can
Go to
only do this
Brazilian and pick up
once.
Weeby.
Yeah,
per
we can
day.
pick up a few Brazilians.
Wait, should we take a long rest? Can we do a rest?
We don't need a long rest. You cast one spell. Holy shit.
My only
I
spell
can-
cast.
I can only cast this portal once per day, and I think, again, we'd have to make this fast. If I were gone for longer than a day, I would be afraid of what the matron would think.
Before she makes a portal, I want to reach out with my gauntlet hand. This spell. Okay, let's
I'm
go to
gonna-
the room.
I'm gonna write on a piece of paper, and just say I am sick. I'll be back soon.
Where?
Misspelled.
Doctor's
For
note.
what reason?
The doctor's note.
It's for-
The big
for
speech
you.
from work.
It's for Ava.
Why can't she write it herself?
Well, no,
I
I
like
use
it
it
better
with
that
some
he
girl
writes it,
writing.
actually.
Yeah.
Hold on, I want to see my intelligence when I write this.
You're gonna know her handwriting.
Ooh.
Oh.
Thank you.
Now sign it here.
I can't. This is for. I could just write this myself.
This isn't forgery. You're signing it.
This doesn't really make that much sense.
Looks good to me.
Think of it as like official business. For other people, for other reasons.
I guess I'll keep it.
You know, just put it outside your door.
All right then. But she just kind of crumples the note and shoves it in a pocket, and then she opens the portal. And you sort of see her beckon to you to like hop on in.
Sure, guys.
I'm
This
gonna
seems like a
jump through.
trap. It's kind of sus.
Come on.
Well, see you guys on the other. See you guys on the other side.
Before stepping through, I'd like to just keeping my rage going. I just got my ass whooped by a mage in an arm wrestling contest, and then I want to ready my flame blade before stepping through the portal.
I guess that works. Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna just kind of summon Orza to come. I'm gonna hand her my extra shield. I'm just gonna tell her just hold it up if shit goes wrong, and then I'm gonna step through.
As you step through, you hear a loud clank as the shield sort of she just drops. And then you hear like scraping as she just struggles to drag it through the portal. And you sort of see her like just very slowly walk through, dragging the shield on the ground.
Just hide under it if you can't lift it. Just
Turtle.
Oh
god.
It's a strategy.
She points ahead of you guys, and you see moving bodies in the night There's a lot of moaning, a lot of crunching. You see a lot of undead. By the way, you are not. Yes, but you are not near the cliff. And Eva kind of says, "Close enough. Sorry about that, but it looks like we've got a problem on our hands." And I think that's where we're going to end the session. So, see you guys tomorrow. Get ready for some combat with some undead.
Nice.
Dang.
Nice.
Can you plot us the map?
How dead are these
this.
undead?
I wrote a little.
How dead are these undead?
How freshly dead are these undead?
Dude, I can just blast every undead with double damage. This is exciting.
So,
I'm writing a little resume for Koi, so she's not completely lost. But I don't remember most of what happened. So I